Whoa. That's right. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello, Chicky.
Hey, there's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's the one and only Josh Arnold.
Hello.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. And yes, despite all the social media that you speculated that I would not be here today, the Eagles hang a 50 burger on Washington, but here I am. Hello, Tom.
Chick, we all watched, hoping that your Washington team would win.
It all gets back to the referees. They stole the game from us.
Well, I'm not sure about that one. They were busy. They were busy with the other one.
I know. People are losing their minds over this. It doesn't make sense to me. Do you know how much trouble the NFL would be in if the refs were actually showing favoritism to one team over another?
Sure looked like it.
On a consistent basis.
It's just that it's a $1 billion industry. They can put a chip in the ball and they'll know when they'll know when it's a first down.
I don't think
that's all they have to do.
I don't think that would save anything.
It would have been a first down.
They would have a controversy about that now.
Well, the more accurate, the better. I don't want to.
I'm assuming Kansas City won?
Yes. Kansas City won, yes. Yeah. Kansas City and Philadelphia in your Super Bowl coming up on February 9th.
Every time you hear the word three-peat, just say to yourself, hack. God, am I sick of hearing that already. Hey, they're going to get a three-peat.
Remember three-peat? Pat Riley has that trademark.
Yeah, but what does that mean? They can't do a T-shirt or without his permission.
I think he gets to wet his.
Every time you say the word three-peat, he gets
to wet his. I don't think ever. You are raring to go this morning. Wow.
Had a good weekend.
Really?
Did you?
You could have fooled me.
I'm wearing regular pants again. Life is good.
You're driving, I
You can drive, yeah.
Yes, I can drive again.
You told me that you maybe shouldn't be wearing regular pants.
Yeah, they're a little. I got 3 holes in my belly from some her surgery, and
just be honest. Is your neck too big? Is that what's wrong? It's just too big.
Well, you've heard of Locks for Love.
It's just too damn big.
While they were down there, I made a little donation.
2 hands to handle a whopper.
little Jimmy Smith now has a full.
You look good in your sweats.
Thank you very much.
I was hoping you would, fall in love
adopt
with
sweatpants.
Yeah.
No.
Not a fan, are you?
Yeah, not really. I like
because anybody wears sweatpants. It spells what?
Failure.
You've given up.
You know how many people are in their sweatpants right now?
I know,
and they're dressed for the day.
Yeah, I like people that are active. You know what? I like the guys, like the UPS guys that wear shorts.
Is that right?
When it's 0 degrees, they're out there working. I'm wearing my shorts.
People that wear sweatpants are working. They're going to the gym. They're working out.
But you said
no. They're sitting around eating pretzels and potato chips and bitching about the game. And we got robbed.
You said a Don never wears shorts.
That's true, but that's a different thing.
Well, never mind. Okay.
Hardworking UPS guy or what FedEx guys?
I like my delivery guys. I like them. Don't.
And they drive with the door open.
I know because they're men. They're tough, and so are the ladies.
Women.
Yeah. All right. Josh, you have a good weekend?
I did, yeah, productive and relaxing.
Productive. Okay. Clean the garage?
No, too cold for that. But
reshingle the roof?
Write your memoirs?
I saw Gravy made an appearance on your social media.
Yeah.
She's very photogenic.
She is, and I actually had a friend of mine who works at Purina, Ralston Purina. I said, she was talking about how cute. I said, look. And she's in the advertising department.
So you could have a model cat?
I said, Gravy is ready to come to St. Louis and do a shoot anytime.
Well, now here's the thing, Josh. You could become Gravy's manager, quit this job, and then, because I know you've stated on the air last week, much to my sister's delight, that you'd like to be a kept man.
That's right.
That you'd be good at being a kept man.
Yeah, I would be good at it.
Keep the house clean, keep it organized.
Yes.
This sounds like a great movie. Like you would be the stage mom for a cat. That sounds like a great movie.
Get out there and push it, honey.
Shake what your mama gave you.
The cat does nothing.
Have some annoying hack card like pussy manager. You know, hey, I'm a pussy manager. You know what I do.
Boy, yeah.
I manage that pussy, you know.
That guy
boy.
does not get invited to the cat bed.
Good Lord.
The story we had last week that I thought would be the best movie was the one, I believe it was in Germany, in which a lady went on social media and found someone that advertised and found apparently someone that looked just like her, murdered her, and tried to pretend that the dead woman was her.
Man.
That just sounds like such a great movie.
So close to the perfect crime.
Yeah.
And horrifying.
What's the one where they bury the guy and the DNA matches, but it's the brother?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That sounds like an Americans episode.
You know, it's the detective in Detroit. I forget his name. In any event, that doppelganger story was really cool. Coming up today, we're going to hang out with comedian DJ Dangler.
The Dangle.
And Reno Collier. So I look forward to that. We'll catch up with what happened in the NFL.
Chiefs win the final 32-29 over the Bills, and the Eagles pounce on the Washington Commanders. Washington, 4 turnovers. He said, and Philly, 55. Washington, 23. The old 50 burger. So, Philadelphia and Kansas City. It's a rematch of, for those of you.
Yeah, play the three-peat drinking game every time some hack announcer says that. You do a.
Why are you so?
This really got on your nerves, didn't it?
I don't think it's ever been done.
I've heard it. I've heard driving in. I heard it 5 times.
Well, they were complaining that in '64 the Browns won the championship, but it wasn't the Super Bowl. Then in '65 the Packers won the championship, but it wasn't called the Super Bowl. And then the Packers won Super Bowl 1 and 2. So that's 3 in a row, but it's not counted because
they're using the phrase. They're using the phrase in the Super Bowl era.
Yeah.
And what? This is 50. What?
Huh?
This is Super Bowl
59.
Wow. Okay.
And it's
All due respect to Kansas
ugly
City,
logo.
Kansas City fans and Eagles fans, just not that exciting, is it?
No.
We want some fresh blood in there, don't we?
Yeah, we kind of do.
Yeah, we do.
But they say that dynasties are good for athletics.
And I applaud the teams, but man, it would have been fun to see.
We are a Missourian.
Bills and the Commanders.
Right? Yeah,
is it Missourian or Missouriite?
Missourian.
Missourian. Okay.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I believe so. Yeah. Now we'll probably get a letter from some
Missouriite.
hick in Ava, Missouri.
I thought it was
That's Mizzou dudes. It's children of misery.
They say Mizzou, don't they? They don't say if you go to Missouri.
No, you go to Mizzou.
You go to Mizzou.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, a couple things coming up here. Patty G, getting ready for his big appearance. A couple of them actually, but the big show that'll be videoed and out there for all to see pretty soon. You're filming that in Salt Lake City. Well, technically, you're filming it in Provo. Your dry bar comedy special just around the corner. But this weekend, he'll be getting ready for that Saturday night at the Liederkranz in Mansfield, Ohio. Special benefit for Big Brothers. This is a cool thing. Details at midohioyouthmentoring.com. Mm-hmm. When we come back, Pat, we haven't heard from you in a while. You had a big show over the weekend.
Yeah, left on Friday. You guys sounded great, by the way. I listened the whole way.
We were busy.
Well, there was something about Friday's show. I couldn't explain it, but it was just on, man.
Good energy.
Yeah, great energy.
I know what.
Wait a minute.
There might have been a couple of...
There was just one
one snafu.
I heard that.
Right now, it's time to say hi to our buddy from Friday, Steven Singer.
And I owe him a case of steaks or something. Is that what we ended up betting? I forget.
I thought tenderloins.
Tenderloin.
Yeah.
Oh, a tenderloin
You
sandwich.
didn't end up really betting. You
As big as your hand. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, it was just a joke.
I think I'd give him some.
He can play hell getting it, okay?
We found out some interesting stuff that this is, I guess, obvious that an enormous percentage of jewelry and roses and stuff purchased, obviously, just before Thanksgiving. But He has to hire extra people for the people that wait too long.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
What did I say?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding. That's what you said.
I really should have had breakfast. I'm starving. I meant Valentine's Day, or as we like to say, Valentine's.
Yeah.
You know why he messed up like that?
Why?
It did too big.
Yeah, it is.
Blood's going to his.
No,
Too big.
no,
Start with that, his
my
little
belly hurts.
Large.
Steven Singer Jewelers. How do you find him? You go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Don't wait till the last minute. Look right over there. See that rose? That's dipped in 24 karat gold. You can grab one of those for $79. It's in a beautiful box. The shipping is free. You just check one box, you're done. Fellas, pay attention here. Shipping is complimentary, which doesn't mean, oh, that's a nice box. No, it means it's free. Okay, I'm going to have to get hostile here.
Nice box.
Now, IHateStevenSinger.com is the place to go. And by the way, don't forget about jewelry. I'm going to be purchasing something myself in the next 24 hours, as a matter of fact.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
that's exciting. Did you hear that, everybody? Tom's going to be buying something. Well, why don't you record that and put it out? Let everybody see you buying something. That'll be exciting for them.
I know that would give it away.
All right.
And I did get a little thing for one of my little girls. Got a couple birthdays coming up. But just check out all the cool stuff from IHateStevenSinger.com. You'll find something, maybe a necklace, maybe a bracelet, maybe some earrings. And you'll find it all at IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Get this done right now. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Coming up, we have interesting things in the world of sports. A lot of oddball news out there. A collection of various animals that for some reason have made the news today. And advertising in space is in the news.
We need to get a billboard, the Bob and Tom Show on the moon.
Well,
we need to get on that.
Well, there's a problem with that.
We'll find out about that.
Also, we have, let's see, what was the movie where the kid got his tongue stuck to the pole? Oh, Christmas Story. Happened to a guy's male member.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
You know why it happened? He was too big. Too damn big.
The theme today.
You couldn't keep him in
And
his hand.
as far as I know,
I gotta let it breathe.
this poor dude may still be stuck to that thing. We'll find out all about that.
What's the
coming
old
up.
joke? And I don't know, but it's eating your popcorn. Oh, man.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
No, I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just. This is what the Surgeon General is saying.
I know.
So
I think those women who can't are pretty much, by and large, selfish, aren't they?
Screw you, chick.
yeah.
Don't you wish just once they'd have a day, one day a year, where you could say whatever you wanted in the radio?
Just so that one time.
I'm over here working, okay?
You know what you could do?
What?
Walk in there and have Dean do it for you. You walk in there, tell Chick what you want to say, and he can fix it for you. A few minutes ago, Chick said something mean to Christy, and she,
I didn't. Was that mean? I was
Yes,
just
it
making
was.
an observation.
I was saying that some women are unable to breastfeed for a number of reasons, and you said.
The main reason I can think of is because they're selfish.
Okay, so Christy
She
wanted.
seems very well adjusted
Right now.
and very
Christy
intelligent.
wanted
now.
to respond, and I have great faith in our editor.
Me too, because if
Christy
not, I've
wanted
lost
to
my
respond.
job.
We now have the response.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
Hey, chick, you. You've never had to breastfeed. You don't know what it's like. You're a ignorant, stupid son of a bitch. So shut your mouth, you stupid ass.
You know, that last beep could have used a little more word.
A little less a little less,
and not so much hole. A little heavy on the hole on that one.
This is one that I wish to God somebody would have shared this information with me when I was a younger lad.
Mm-hmm.
It would have saved a lot of pain and suffering.
I see.
You know.
Uh-oh.
And, never use Willem Dafoe as your safe word. That's a name that is easy to forget. Don't say he looks like Dennis Leary or list the movies he was in. You'll only feel her riding crop cut into your skin. Even if you remember Willem Dafoe is your safe word. Willem is a tough word to pronounce. 'Cause it sounds just like you're saying Willem Dafoe. When there's a ball gag in your mouth.
Now, Bob has split the hot dog and put the cheese down the middle of the
That's
hot dog.
good. That's fine.
And now you're going to stuff that in the
And
Twinkie.
I had to surgically remove the end of the hot dog. I circumcised my hot dog.
Oh, to fit in the Twinkie.
Did you?
So it'll fit in the bun.
Now, did
Do
you?
you want Jimbo to
that
eat
isn't a
your
bun
hot
though.
dog?
It's a Twinkie. Now, did you
It
take?
is the bun, my
Did you?
friend.
Did you take the
No,
cream
I
out of the Twinkie?
No!
No, you don't want to do
nuts?
that. Why would you take the
Why
cream
would
out
you
of the
take
Twinkie?
the cream out?
I'm going to take the Twinkie and shove it in there. Take it, Twinkie. Oh, the Twinkie split open.
Look at that.
Let me see. Hold up your Twinkie. Now, Bob's looks.
Oh, boy.
How does it taste, Bob? Bob is now taking a bite of the cheese Twinkie hot dog.
Say the sacred word, the duck will come down. Give down it out.
Bob, your thoughts?
That's not bad.
So you've got the Twinkie, which is a cake instead of a bread bun.
It's actually not bad.
Well, Bob likes it.
A little sweet taste, a little salty taste.
Holy mother of God, that's delicious.
Oh, my God. Have we done a calorie estimate on this?
I want to make a point that Bob is using a hot dog to
As a pointer.
As a pointer.
You have got to try this.
Me?
Yes.
Just one.
Yes.
One little bite.
One little bite.
Just one little teeny tiny bite.
Come on over here.
Your dog at
Come
me?
over here and buy my hot dog.
No, we can do it tomorrow if you want to add bacon. we can make
she's
arrangements.
eating it now. She's eating it now. Oh.
Okay.
Go, baby, go.
I hope none of this creamy stuff gets on your cheeks.
Now, Bob, put your hand on the back of her head. Sorry, I don't know what that was all about.
Don't hold her ears. Just,
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
Say,
can
give
she
me more.
let her put it in her own mouth for God's sake?
Oh yeah.
Sweet and salty, yummy.
Shark. I said shark.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I think we're back. Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, DJ Dangler paying us a visit.
All right.
Visit today, and
Always
also
good to see him.
some guy named Reno. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Coming up, the elephant in the room is in a courtroom.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we have elephants in court.
How do you cuff an elephant?
Your Honor, for my next witness.
You can't handcuff an elephant.
No.
Sure you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
It's all one.
No, they put a
have to go
thing
through-
around the base of the foot and they tether them to various things.
Well, you slip right out of it.
No, I've been standing next to an elephant that.
I think Chick was just sort of coming.
Yeah, just kind of
having a little fun there.
Oh, well, I'm quite literally saying you can.
This is where his head is today.
Coming up, we have
One
elephants.
of those days. Some days he wants to play, and some days
I'm
it's
sorry.
straight ahead. No, go ahead. You're mad about a lot of stuff.
What are you mad about?
I'm not mad about anything. I'm in a good mood.
All right.
Okay, I'm wearing real pants again. Can't wait to be able to put on my shoes by myself.
You're rocking the tidy whities, right? You haven't found the joy of boxer briefs?
No, and I don't wear white underwear. I wear black underwear.
And they're loose, so
He doesn't want to see the skid marks.
They're loose, so they're slacky blackies.
So, are they what? Yeah, what are you wearing? Black tidy white.
Black briefs.
Black briefs. Okay. All right. Is that because of the poop stains?
Yeah, that's what I said. You don't want to see them, do you?
Well,
Like,
one
shout.
can. It's just simple addition. I mean,
I know. I just don't like.
it seemed like you were really
white underwear is going to if there's any slippage, you're going to see your belt. No, you want black underwear.
What?
Belt. I mean,
you really seem adamant about black tidy whities. I don't want to see your underwear, you weirdo.
Speak for yourself.
Oh yeah, baby. What kind? Hanes? What are those?
I don't know.
Don't tear your sutures or whatever.
Yeah, you're making me. This is hurting me. Ouch.
Oh.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
All right. Okay. Well, let's move forward here. We have a lot to get to in the world of sports, certainly. But Pat, did you want to play a song? I thought we talked about.
I got something for the sports with the Eagles fans. My nutty Eagles fans went crazy again.
Philadelphia Eagles yesterday dispatching the Washington football team. Some call them the Commanders. Philadelphia wins 55-23. It was much closer than that up until the start of the fourth quarter. Washington had 4 turnovers again, and Philadelphia heading to the Super Bowl to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts each had 3 touchdowns rushing apiece. First time that's ever happened in a playoff game. And, you know how they celebrate a Eagle victory in Philadelphia. They get out into the street and they go kind of crazy, right?
Well, they have to. Here's the story. They call them the Crisco Cops. Crews from the city of Philadelphia grease the light poles to prevent Eagles fans from climbing them. And they typically do this to prevent, obviously dangerous accidents, et cetera, et cetera. So,
how much of a problem did they have to have? They have an entire battalion of cops to grease the light poles.
So this way they have to just do the traditional things, flipping cars and setting them on fire, knocking over trash cans, quality stuff.
Sure.
I wonder, do they actually use Crisco?
Yeah, they actually do. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, did they buy it in giant vats?
It's the cheapest thing to buy for something like that, probably.
Oh. Now,
Where do you think they get it? You can buy, I'm sure, restaurant quality,
Yeah, you'd have to get, to grease a light pole, you're going to need a giant vat of Crisco. I know. If they win the Super Bowl, they're going to use Astroglide for some reason.
Do you know Astroglide on the tube? It has stars and a little planet on the tube.
Yeah, it's out of this world.
Yeah.
And yet they spell Astro with 2 S's.
Astro and Glide's traditional spelling.
Pat, this is a song about greasing the poles.
Philadelphia Eagles fans are fun addicts. They're over ecstatic and problematic. That's why we need greased light poles. We'll get some crayons. Right out of the gate. We'll get some cans of Crisco and extra police. Oh, yeah. Grease light poles. Oh, grease. There you go. Eagles won the game. We're going to need some grease. Oh, yeah.
Grease light poles.
Oh,
grease light poles.
They're going to hit the streets. If they win or get beat, we need some crowd control. Better grease them poles. Grease light poles.
Did she put up a fight?
Those were different times, Chick.
Tell us all about it.
I wish they still had the collections on TV, because you could have an album of politically incorrect and inappropriate songs.
Yeah. K-Tel presents.
Yeah. You're 16. Oh, whoops. Did she put up a fight?
Do you remember?
It's against her will. The K-Tel collection of.
I have a Instagram that I follow that has like 70s and 80s commercials on it, and they I saw a couple days ago. It's called the Record Selector, but the announcer was saying the Record Selector. Now, how much would you pay? And it's that you put your records vertically, and then you push them forward, and they all in sequence by themselves, so you can see what record you have. They all fold.
No way.
And you put your hand in, and it automatically stops. And
wow.
It's a hunk of plastic for $18 or whatever they charge for it. I think I had that. Something else.
You had it, Ace?
Nice.
Probably still does.
Think of all that room those CDs and those albums took up, man. That was like 2 or 3 rooms. You probably still have all those CDs, don't you?
Yeah, probably. And a crate of albums, pretty heavy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but alas, we have lost the artwork. And for some, they just keep one around for cleaning their pot. But even those days, I guess, are gone. Huh? It comes in better shape.
A lot of people, you can still get a lot of vinyl. You'd be surprised.
Oh, I wouldn't. I just was looking at some over the weekend.
Yeah, my girls are really into vinyl. In fact, I bought one a nice stereo system for Christmas.
I'm about due to try again.
Yeah.
About every year or so.
Sonically, it's a joke. It's about the artwork. It's a collectible thing.
There's something. I'm surprised you don't find it.
No, if you think there's a difference sonically, you're an idiot. I just heard one of the finest engineers in the history of music discussing how stupid it is to be thinking if you think that vinyl's better. But
yeah, if you enjoy it, go for it.
Yeah, that's fine. But if you're thinking that sonically, it's much more primitive.
What would you say to someone who's just absolutely convinced that vinyl is warmer and it makes them feel closer to the music and they enjoy it more?
I'm glad that you're deluding yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
We sell vinyl stuff here, you know.
I'm just saying. I buy it. But
why do you buy it if you don't like it?
The girls like the artwork, and they can see.
So they don't play the record.
Occasionally they do, yeah. Yeah, of course. Then you have to listen to a bunch of crappy songs you don't like.
I was going to say every year or so I try, and you forget what a pain in the ass it is to get up and put a record on a turntable and put the needle down, and then I don't want to listen to this one.
Yeah.
I'm glad I grew up at the tail end of it. I loved playing records, but I really got lucky.
Yeah.
We had records, and then we had cassettes. I kind of skipped over the 8-track, except for my grandparents. And then it became my car, had an 8-track player.
But you never had the 45s.
Did you have to
the smaller disc? Then you'd remember the thing? You'd stack them on that.
A little spindle.
Yeah, no, I did not have 45s.
And after
wait.
several plays, you'd hear this.
Yeah, were 45s just like a single?
The smaller,
yeah. We had plenty of those. We had Pac-Man Fever on that.
Because
then we had the record player. We had to put a little plastic ring,
right,
so that it would fit.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is the name of that, Ace? The little tiny
name.
I don't think it really has a name.
It's like a bottle cap, and it would fit in there.
I always call it a spindle.
I thought the spindle was the metal. In any event,
did you have to install the 8-track player in your car?
No, when my grandparents sold my dad that car and it became mine. It was an '82 Cadillac.
Nice.
It was a barge. I learned to parallel park in that thing. I can parallel park a train.
You could run women in that car.
Well, it had bench seats, front and back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I really could have. I could have been a pimp.
I installed 8-track tape players. I installed cassette player. I installed an FM converter.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, yeah. That's right.
You were correct. It is a spindle.
Yeah.
Remember those days?
Is the little disc is called the spindle?
Yep. Spindle adapter. Yep.
Okay. Here's a headline for you. Going back a couple years, Philadelphia Eagles fan eats horse poop to celebrate victory.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Multiple social media users shared a video.
Wasn't that
of a fan kneeling in front of a pile of horse manure?
Wasn't it a policeman's
and picking
horse?
up a large nugget and eating it as the crowd cheered, "Eat it!"
As the crowd cheered.
All right. Hey, how about a cheesecake? Maybe a Philly cheesecake, a cheesesteak sandwich. I'm sorry, a cheesesteak, not cheesecake. God.
Now I want a cheesecake sandwich.
That'd be pretty good.
I heard you guys talking about cheesesteaks on Friday with Steven Singer.
Yeah, how did you feel about his choices?
He's wrong, actually.
Oh.
He's a restaurant guy. Philadelphia people will use provolone and American cheese. The Whiz is touristy.
The best ones are right there on the street. The Philadelphia.
The Jim's on 4th and South.
But his claim is that the true cheesesteak is with cheese whiz,
and they will tell you to get the cheese whiz. Yeah.
He was telling us
the opposite.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he's not a cheesesteak guy. He's a restaurant guy.
Oh,
yeah. Philadelphia people like the American cheese and the provolone.
Oh,
okay. Well,
cheese whiz is very touristy.
Are the odds out already? I should ask about Kansas City versus
Eagles
Philadelphia.
getting 2, depending on where you're looking.
Okay.
Kansas City, your favorite. There you go.
Okay. And the shoe-in push?
No, 0 and 2. I had Washington plus 6, and I needed only about 30 more points for that one. And then I had Buffalo Bills plus 2. Follow me along now. The Chiefs win 32-29. They win by 3. They cut my heart out and show it to me. Here you go, pal. Good luck.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
What do you think of those? Taylor Swift was there yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see Tay-Tay?
Wearing $10,500 worth of clothing, because that is the headline I read.
Was that how much?
Somebody looked at her and figured that out?
Yes.
Was it like a Kansas City Chief themed? Or?
No, she had a Louis Vuitton jacket and a bag and
she could sell her underwear for $500,000 today.
I know, right?
If she Taylor Swift's Gay More underwear goes at auction at Sotheby's, opening bid $500,000.
Wouldn't you like to get a look at the guy who would pay $500,000 for her underwear?
No, that would be a creep.
Let me show you something back here. I don't show this.
I did the IPO. It stands for initial panty offering.
Oh, wow.
That's
you
right.
Got in? Oh, man.
You got it. Lucky duck. I'll tell you what.
No, we do have to review a couple of highlights from our show on Friday with Steven Singer. We had a really good time.
Yeah, it's always
time now for things we learned on Friday. And, of course, Steven Singer was here. We had a really good time. Tom?
Very funny.
Yeah. I declared, remember, folks, I'm your captain. I forget why. I think it's because that commercial is on with that great Grand Funk song.
You know what? You don't need to tell people why. You just need to remind them every now and then that you are the captain. That's fine.
True captains don't need to say why.
Now, I'm going to do this one in quiz form. See if you were paying attention, Pat. You were listening in your car while driving to your gig. Chick McGee said he saw his first boobs while watching what television show?
First set of boobs.
Must have been getting gas. I don't remember that.
Now I should be clear here.
Touched him, the whole thing.
Yeah,
gave him a kiss.
He was not watching them on TV.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. He didn't. You saw real ones.
What do you mean?
Oh, real ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Happy Days. You were watching Happy Days.
There was a girl there.
Right.
Yes.
I remember.
Go ahead, Ace.
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch is the correct answer.
Nope, it was Starsky and Hutch.
Did you then refer to her boobs as Starsky and Hutch afterwards?
I did not.
Oh, you should have.
What an opportunity you had.
That was a long time in the art of the deal, believe it or not. That took a while for me
to close that.
Did you ever see him again?
Scale that. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Are they still out there?
Did you get third base?
Yeah, they're out there.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean? Sure, they're out there.
Okay, cool.
She might be listening. Actually.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, ma'am.
Well, yes.
We don't know her name, so that's okay.
I had to think about that.
Whatever you say, Elaine. Don't. Oh!
Well, that was that.
How did you pull that off with a TV show in the background? You got to turn that off.
Oh, I'm smooth.
Focus.
Hey, why don't you come on over here and don't try to get away.
You can't do it with the TV on?
Where was your mom?
Look,
Was your mom at work?
Oddly enough, no one knew where my parents were at the time. Color me surprised. And then I asked her, "Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?" And
the classic.
Now, lastly, something we learned. This was a sort of a fateful event. I came in on Friday morning, and there was a tin of sardines over in my coffee area.
Yep.
And then this news story came in. I don't know how this happened at the same time. The news story was a 62-year-old woman who was a retired therapist was struggling with foot pain, inflammation, and food addiction. And she reported to the New York Post that she's lost 35 pounds eating exclusively sardines for 3 months.
I have foot pain because I tried to eat it.
Oh, really? Have you ever tasted your foot? It's delicious. Not as bad. Yeah,
now, Pat, she eats 4 cans of sardines every day.
I love them.
And that's all.
Yeah, if somebody guessed which one of the cast members loves sardines, can't live without them, I don't think anybody would guess Pat.
No.
No, Pat, I know you're technically a vegan.
Yeah, but every 3 or 4 days, to get the omega-3, I'll go with the sardine. I love the taste of sardines. They're not the ones in the green room. Those are soybean oil and jalapeno. I like olive oil with a touch of lemon flavoring, and they're delicious.
Now, does this cause a breath problem?
No, it's actually a very, it's not a fishy fish.
Oh, really?
It's delicious.
Do you notice cats following you wherever you...
I have.
You just eat them right out of the can?
Yes, with a fork, boom.
Oh.
They're so delicious.
This
Very good for you.
This woman apparently, most of our friends think that she switched sides. With fish.
Because
Let it smell like wood.
Smells fishy.
Aren't they ground into Caesar salad?
That's anchovy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never had an anchovy either. I got to get on this.
You never had an anchovy?
I've only had it in a true, like a really fancy Caesar
I've
salad.
never had anchovy, never had caviar. I got to live, Tom. I got to live.
We got to get some caviar in here.
Okay, and then lastly, we did have one other thing, Pat, that you did miss. There's a skincare brand. Is it pronounced Kyle's or Kiehl's? Kiehl's. They had apparently put some ads out there that a little snatches, if you will. Wait a minute, that's not the word I'm looking for. Sorry. Back up the tape. Little what's that? Swatches. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
A swatch, a small area of pubic hair. A pubic hair was apparently visible in this ad campaign.
Always swim in your mistake. Hard to climb out of that pool.
Mistake you did on purpose.
So they were they had to withdraw the ads. So the company commissioned someone to create an actual font out of typeface, if you will, out of different colors of pubic hair.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
It looked like somebody was drawing with a Woolly Willy.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't think this will be a very popular font, but it's out there now. And their new ad actually is written in this font.
And in this case, it's known as a font.
We'll have more of that coming up. But first, let me tell you about Raycon's Everyday Earbuds.
I love the way Josh saves the first hour almost every morning.
Raycon.
A font. I was just going to say it was an IPO, initial pubic offering, but that's much funnier. I withdraw my joke.
Everyday Earbuds are the perfect gym buddy, coworker, phone call companion, premium audio from Raycon that goes where you go. And their latest model, better than ever. 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once. And Raycons also come with active noise cancellation, often difficult to find at an accessible price point. Not with Raycon. They start about half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, they've got vibrant colors, royal blue, blush violet, forest green, and limited edition colors. Like
I always want to say, when you do that, I always want to go, and pink hearts.
Like the Lucky Charms.
Like Lucky Charms when he goes through the list of colors.
Go to buyraycon.com to get 15% off site-wide, 15% off everything on Raycon's website. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
We get love letters about Raycons. And tell fellas, this is the perfect gift for buy yourself a pair, buy her a pair. Why? That nice car ride, peace and quiet. What are you listening to, honey? I don't care. Okay. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
His work with us. Sticks, and he's going to be doing some solo stuff for us.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. We have a performance room right next to this room. You can see through the glass. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear? Greg found all the drumsticks.
Yeah, you need a couple more.
Can you hear us?
I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Okay. Are you going to... Is this?
I date tons of chicks. Why day one, but she weighs tons. Take your top off. Hey, Christy, what's in the news?
He likes those symbols.
That's very nice. Is that song called "Take Your Top Off"?
Yeah, that's my new tune. It's a big hit.
I like that very
Let me
much.
test you guys. You guys know music, right?
All right. Yeah, sure.
All right, okay. What song is this? What song is this? Name that tune.
Well, there's about 10,000
Yeah,
songs.
let's start that way.
That's the B-52's Love Shack. I thought you guys knew music. How about this one?
Love Shack.
Walk like an Egyptian. Come on!
That was good. That was very nice. Can I do requests?
Certainly.
Can you do Mississippi Queen?
Whoa, where's hold on.
You need cowbell.
Here we go. Come on. That's all I know.
That was beautiful. You nailed it. Hey, wait. What about a Honky Tonk Women from the Stones?
How's that go?
No, you got to
You
get
need
the
the
cowbell.
cowbell.
You got to get. I thought you knew music.
Come on.
I didn't know you were going to spin it on me.
There we go.
That's not it.
What's
It's
this?
dum, dum.
That's Mississippi Queen again.
How about this song right here?
I don't know.
That's a Pink Floyd tune right in the middle of the song. There we go. A little power, a little thunder for you.
I give up.
All right,
What was that one?
I know, it's just laying down some funk. Okay, what's going on?
Lay it down.
Greg Hahn is our guest.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP member. First step, click the link at bobandtom.com.
Now, Greg, have you ever been in a band?
I was in a band. I played one song in the high school band.
Yeah? What was that?
It was a Spyro Gyro tune called Catching the Sun. It's a good story right there.
Is that the
Hey, everybody, storm into your boss's office right now. Tell them what this company needs is a trampoline.
Now, have you ever considered incorporating the drums into your act? Maybe you could tell one of your stories or jokes and then do a quick rim shot?
Yeah, I'll do that sometime. Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Sure.
Maybe we could try it with one of your. Do you remember your suggestions for excuses for being late to work?
Sorry I'm late, boss. I hate it here, so what's the rush?
That's kind of a long rim shot. The rim shot was longer than the joke. I think.
like my jokes so much, I don't do a rim shot. I do a whole solo.
I see. Any more?
I'm dating this one girl. She loves Picasso and Mexican food. Talk about artsy fartsy. Oh, come on.
Come on.
One stick down.
Find another.
Greg Hahn is hitting another drumstick.
We're back.
What was the name of your band that did the Spyro Gyro song? Did you have a name for the band?
Well, you're gonna like this name. The Cardinal Gibbon Redskins.
That was a high school jazz band.
Oh, so it was the marching band then?
No.
Oh, the marching band. I'm glad you brought that up.
Did you march with the drum? Did you carry the big drum when you marched, or did you carry the snare?
I was in the tri-toms. I had the tri-toms. With the spinning head.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
You want a little marching? You want the marching vibe?
No, so
Sure.
can I just make a suggestion for your live show?
Oh, yeah, what's that?
Maybe I think you'd probably be the only guy doing this. It might be kind of like a prop thing, but you come out halfway through your show with those marching drums and.
Or maybe come onto the stage with the marching drums. After you're introduced, march on up there.
With the tri-toms?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. It's Greg Hahn.
The crowd's going wild. I can hear them. I think that's kind of a long walk to the stage. How far is it from the side of the stage to the mic?
It's a big club, Tom.
I'm playing an arena, 80,000 seats.
He's coming from the back.
You're going to need some new material.
Yeah.
Ouch. No, I mean, it's 80,000 people.
Yeah.
But we have to take a break.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Greg Hahn on the drums, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks so much.
I want to hear some more.
Well, can we come back with more? Is there more?
Sure, I can play the drums all day.
A really interesting concert announcement. Not the usual. I'll put it that way. Some really good bands coming back that haven't been around in a while.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello.
Thank you very much.
Monday starts the weekend. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let's see now. We have Christy Lee right over there.
Hi.
She's, what have you...
What?
Is that like a religious medallion? What is that thing?
It's a cheap piece of jewelry.
Yeah, it's decorative. It's
I bought that for you. Gave you that for Christmas.
Oops.
It's a cross. Did your husband buy that for you?
No, I bought it at my girlfriend's boutique.
Okay. It's very nice.
Girlfriend's boutique?
Yes, she's
To own a boutique.
she's
her
now
boutique.
she sold it, but at the time,
Went out of business. So.
no, she retired. She
That's what you get when you
There's a lot of guys counting that boutique, if you know what I'm saying.
sell cheap crap.
boy.
I'm sorry, where were we? Oh, I know. I was going to say, we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and I look over there. Christy is at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
O'Reilly. Let me tell you about O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Had an exciting weekend. Did a lot of fun stuff.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, tell us a little about it.
told us
what
before.
did you do?
Weekends are brutal, is what you've
Did you
told
go
me.
ice skating?
And
Did you-
I'm assuming this weekend was no exception.
Well, yeah, I'm recovering from some minor surgery, so I really can't do anything.
heard that.
Yeah, we hadn't heard anything.
anything athletic.
Yeah.
Right.
But I did get to. I really enjoy washing cars. I don't know if that by hand. I don't know if you know.
January?
Well, I think most surgeons will tell you the rehab from a belly surgery is to get out there and wash.
But you know, the
5 or
places
6
where
cars.
you pull in and they've got the squirter things and the foam and
You like those, huh? Instead of
it's
just
fun.
sitting in the
Instead
car
of driving through?
listening to a podcast, you get out and wash.
Well, it was a twofold issue. So this particular automobile can't be taken through a car wash, not mine, but hers. So anyway, what I like about that is, Christy, there's a time. You've got 7 minutes to do the car, right?
Unless you put more coins in.
But see, that's cheating.
Oh, okay. So you want to try to do it?
You want to do it in one.
Well, you can't. It's impossible.
No, you can't. But
That's where they get you.
you've really got to time it right, or then you have one fender coated. But here was the thing. Without getting into too much detail.
Oh, I think it's too late for that.
Way too late.
There was a particular throw rug at my house was vomited on over the weekend.
Did you vomit on it?
That
No,
Kelly and her wine.
Yeah.
No, it was.
Hey, girls, look at me.
So, but it was a young friend of just some poor little girl she got sick to her
You
stomach.
know what? It could have been just as easy as
Any excuse to get out of that sleepover.
one of the dogs vomited on a rug.
But the thing, and then Kelly had folded up and put it in the garage. Well, obviously it's going to stink, and so the solution is
Why would she do that?
Throw it away and get a new one is the solution.
that you don't throw these away, and
You don't throw these rugs away.
See that rug over there? $250,000.
Right there.
this was
Just
not
that
a
rug alone.
this was not a polyester Walmart.
Bought it from Aladdin himself.
That's right.
So it's folded up, but obviously you want to clean it off.
Aladdin flew in here.
But you check local listings. You can't go outside when it's below 32 degrees with a hose.
Sure.
So I took it to the car wash.
Of course you did.
And I thought I could maybe hang it from the thing where you hang your mats to spray them, but it was too heavy. But to make a long, I should have brought my throwaway rubber gloves, but like a moron, I forgot to, and I hadn't folded it up, so I reached down to the thing, and of course,
a handful of vomit,
handful of barf.
Oh,
that's brutal.
So then I'm taking the high-powered spray, spraying my hand.
Oh,
that could get carried away.
Why
real
didn't
quick.
you just lay the thing on the ground? And
I did eventually. That's what I did. Yeah.
Oh,
And it worked okay?
It was great. Yeah, no, it's in my garage drying, but
you don't think it's stained or anything? It's all good?
I don't think it's stained. We'll see. I think it's all good. But we'll see. It was fun. But I love those car
How
washes.
do you clean one rug like that?
First
They
of
must
all-
take it to the cleaners, right?
Yeah, but you can't. You don't want to have it coated in
send it there
barf for
with
the
barf
whole
on it.
weekend.
I tried to get a blanket, one of my favorite blankets in the history of the world. I tried to get it clean, and I haven't for like 10 years because it has fringe on the end of it, and they go, we can't dry clean that. What do you think of that?
I think it's...
Do I need to change dry cleaners?
Yeah, there are places that just do rugs. You'll find a place. But
Well, thank you for.
But don't you
I'm
don't
surprised
you enjoy?
found a car wash that has the sprayer things. Those are harder and harder to find.
Yeah, there are two of them that I know of that I go
Really?
to. I go all the time. I love
Really?
those.
Those things are powerful.
And then I like to use their vacuum. And
do you alternate?
Or do you just go the same one all the time?
No, there's a couple I go to.
Okay.
Depends what time of day it is.
You need to tell me where those are, because...
Are you one of those pieces that get in the line as soon as the car wash opens at 8 in the morning on a weekend? Are you one of those people?
I'm there. I'm first one in line. I'm right there.
So let's say you're working there, chick. It's and it's 7:59. Aren't you? And you see them lined up.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you tempted to wait until?
Oh, yeah.
Just a couple minutes after the hour.
Just long enough to have somebody in line go, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Have you ever been at the car wash when the car wash employees get there and it's a van with 10 people in it? It looks like the van from Fast Times at Ridgemont High when they get out of it.
Yeah, that's the one over there.
Yeah, very aromatic.
What?
Yeah.
I've never seen
It is aromatic.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have breakfast across from.
Oh, yeah. You know when they arrive.
I said new car, not dispensary.
That was one of my first jobs. I had a paper route my whole life, but I washed cars at a car dealer. I loved it. It was so much fun. We'd use chamois, and we had a crank roll.
His name was Mr. Wilson.
You'd put the chamois and roll it by hand.
so
and
it would
come
dry
out.
it? Yeah.
And that was the only way to wash a car.
Why don't you get a paper route now? Think you could deliver papers before you come in
Last time you saw a paper guy?
Yesterday morning.
I see one on the way to work all the time.
I never see one anymore.
Yeah, my next door neighbor still gets the paper.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he 100?
Great gentleman. He's a man of a certain age.
I have never once seen an actual paper boy in my life.
Not since I was
it's a lady, and she has one of her lights missing, which is really.
Yeah.
Oh, that means
sad to see her go like that.
Only has one boob. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean one of her lights is missing, and
It was an accident with a chamois crank.
Well, you would think your police officer guy. That
we were talking about it yesterday.
They make some fine prosthetic.
My police officer buddy, he goes, "Look, I'm not that guy. I guess I'm not that cop. You know,
Okay.
if you're missing a light, fix it for God's sake. I'm not going to be the guy that's going to pull you over." And yeah, okay.
My buddy got pulled over one time, and the cop goes, "You know, one of your tail lights is out." And my buddy goes, "No, I drive on the inside of my car."
Did he go to prison? Is he still in prison?
That's a hell of a line. That's a good line.
My cop buddy would go, "You know something? I really like comedy. That's not funny."
How would I know my tail light was out?
I'm surprised I didn't say that and get arrested.
If only a policeman would step up, pull you over, and just pistol whip you at the side of the road. That would be really something.
I got pulled over for I had my bright lights on.
Have you gotten pulled over and you had to explain to them who you were or you wanted to?
Oh, no, I never do that.
No?
The last time I got pulled over was because my bright lights were on in an area there were no street lights. It was perfectly legitimate.
But against the law.
You got pulled over, though.
I did.
Incredibly against the law.
It's one of those places where there are no lights, and then there's a car dealer. So it goes from being pitch black to being daytime.
Well, when you get to the car dealer, turn your lights down. It's between two counties. It's between two counties, and the county cops there do nothing but give tickets to people. You have never.
Oh, I know what county you're talking about.
Never made a mistake.
I didn't get a ticket.
It's amazing. Of course not.
We'll talk tickets when we get.
And they're looking for boozers.
Yeah.
Boozers and losers wearing sweatpants. Am I right?
And then a friend of mine used to be a judge there. Good old Hang'em Harry. Okay, let's. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
How did he?
And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Our girls have dumped us. Wow, baby, blow me a kiss as you're leaving. Blow kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Blow me a kiss.
Merci, madame, voila les bearded clam. Your biscuit, your beavage, I see your cooter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin, you ain't had nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, you're showing off your snapper. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco. I see your camel toe.
Menage à trois. One man, two women, ooh la la, find a friend to play. Surround my face with tea and day. You say you're straight, but you're not bi. How will you know until you try? The thought of nookie makes you sick. Just hold your nose and take a lick.
I wanna be Bob. What more can I say? I would smoke and drink and play golf every day. I'd have a lady for a caddy. She could hold my balls while I play. I wanna be Bob. We wanna be Bob.
Aging Richard Smoker. Aging Richard Smoker.
His name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Turn out the lights, 'cause I can hardly wait.
Yeah, Prison Rich.
When I get out, I'm ready to go straight.
Bombs and Aspen, and Bob likes blues and
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
You're listening to World Champion Radio with Judah Friedlander, the world champion. Next caller, you're on.
Come in, it's Donnie Baker. Is this Judith?
Yeah, I just said it's Judah, the world champion. What's up, Donnie?
I'm a big fan of yours. I've read your book. I still got your posters. Hey, I just want basically your blessing or certification. You probably know, I've called you before, my progress in the martial arts, the fact remains I'm ready to be a world champion. Now, I've had, 2 off-duty reserve cops say I've got the goods, but since I've been on probation, Judith, I've basically struggled getting certified, and I wanted basically your blessing. And you're not my official sensei, but the fact remains, I basically think
I've got to interrupt you first. Donnie, I've got to interrupt you for a second. I can tell you're already a little scared talking to me by the speed of your voice, okay? If you want to get better at karate, you're going to have to get better vocal tone, okay? The voice that you're using right now and the speed at which you're talking is telling me that you're scared.
Well, I understand that. That's because I
see you're stuttering now. You're stuttering now.
Verbs good. Listen, the fact remains, I can scissor kick a hornet's nest now and destroy the whole colony without hurting the queen. I mean,
well, that's good. I mean, my book taught you that, so that's good. I mean, you've obviously studied my book, and that's a good start.
And I know I'm basically. And you don't know this, and I've not told you this before, and I don't want your sympathy, and I'm not a cripple, but I have had Tommy John surgery on both knees, and
I'm sorry. I've actually never had surgery. I've never needed it, so I can't relate to your problem. No offense.
But no, I'm not offended. But see, I ain't lucky like you. Your name's Judah. You were born for this. If my name was Taekwondo Baker, I'd have the same luck. But you've kind of had a golden spoon in the martial arts. No offense, but Judah, Freelanders, duh. No wonder why you're so good at it. I mean, again, if I've studied switchblades. I've had to work my way up.
Yeah, well, see, that's one of your problems right there is you started your training using weapons, okay? And if you want to be a really good fighter, you have to learn to fight without weapons. So I need you to get rid of all your weapons, all your switchblades, all your butter knives, okay? And start from the beginning. You got to use your body.
I'll take your advice, but see, this is hard. I mean, I've always been, you're talking.
Hey, I'm not saying it's easy. Becoming the world champ's not easy, Donnie. Okay.
I know, Jude. Well, listen, can I call you back when things get better?
Yeah, I hope things do get better for you. How many sit-ups are you going to do today?
You know what? I'm on break now. We're not supposed to do any calisthenics or nothing like that on break.
How many push-ups are you going to do today?
Made me drop my shorts and turn a cough to check me for asthma, and my test results came back short. Listen, I'll call you back when I'm off break.
All right, that sounds good. I actually have to do some push-ups and sit-ups at the same time right now. So keep training, okay?
You're the best, man. Keep rocking. Stay tough. I got to go.
You know it. Okay, Donnie. Okay, that was Donnie, everybody. We wish him well. He's trying. He's read my book. I think he needs to reread it.
Later this morning, 3 bands you probably love and didn't know they were going back out on the road. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. This is Chick McGee speaking. And here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
This is Chick McGee speaking. Oh, wait a minute. You're Chick McGee speaking. We have so bunch of interesting stuff coming up in the world of news and sports. We'll get to it in just a second. A quick plug here. Pat Godwin's part of a great program coming up this weekend. It's a Saturday night in Mansfield, Ohio at the Liederkranz. It's a benefit for Big Brother, so it's a great project, and Patty G's part of it. Tickets at midohioyouthmentoring.com. So if you're in that area of Ohio, please go see Pat. Pat will have his guitar. It's going to be a big show. And Pat also has a couple of other things coming up, including your recording of your new comedy special. It's very exciting. You'll be in Provo, Utah, just around the corner at the Dry Bar Comedy Event, Saturday, February 8th. So be looking for that. Right now, we turn to Chick McGee.
We've got to get Pat into a sitcom. Like, write him a situation comedy. Call it, this is spitballing. Love that, Pat. And
that's very good.
You're a next door neighbor to a successful haberdasher. And
yes.
He needs help at the store every now and then. And
what's the hook?
Do I sing?
Jokes, Tom, jokes. He comes in.
Do you wear a hat?
He needs a catchphrase.
Pat in the hat.
Pat in the hat.
You can call it the Mr. Pat Show.
Mr. Pat.
As opposed to Ms. Pat. There we go. So far, so good. Okay, good.
Thanks for bringing that up. All right. Real quick, football over the weekend. Patrick Mahomes scored 3 touchdowns. Kansas City defense made big stops. And guess what? The Chiefs beat the Bills again. 32-29 last night and reached the Super Bowl for the 3rd consecutive season. Their opponent will be the Philadelphia Eagles. They pound Washington 55-23. Yes, that is a 50 burger. And now Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, and the whole gang are going to be at the Super Bowl in New Orleans on February 9th. That means Taylor Swift will be at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. Maybe she'll do a gig.
Is her tour complete?
Yeah.
Gig. I bet she's
sleeping a lot. I know.
I bet you're right.
She's a hard worker.
That had to have been fairly
it's
grueling.
the travel that really gets to you. Man. China today, Kansas City tomorrow.
Do you think players prefer the week off, or would they just rather go right into the Super Bowl?
I think players prefer the week off.
Gotcha.
Any time off they can stay off their feet, I would think they're
What day is the Super Bowl?
February 9th.
I'm sorry to ask this without knowing the answer. Statistically, after a week off during the regular season,
it has no bearing on the outcome of the game.
Is that overall? There's no.
I can't imagine it would be, but why don't you look that up?
I'm just asking if if you get rusty.
Yeah, I've always wondered if momentum.
Well, remember there was that big deal a couple years ago about team had a chance to go undefeated, and they'd already won the division. They couldn't advance any higher in the upcoming playoffs. And should we sit the team for the next couple of weeks, or should they go ahead and keep playing?
Yeah. Do you want your surgeon to be back from 4 weeks in Tahiti, and you're the first one he or she operates on?
He's
going,
a little rusty. Is that
wait
what
a
you're
minute,
saying?
is that the liver or the heart? I'm a little rusty. I've been in Tahiti. I mean, notice how crappy our.
First off, I don't want a surgeon that goes to Tahiti. Second,
I want my surgeon happy. I want him pulling up in a nice car.
Just another reason I'm not a surgeon.
Exhausted from the great sex he had the night before.
If I was operating on someone, I'd keep them awake a little longer, and I'd say stuff like, "Boy, it's dark in here," stuff like that. I can't see my hand in front of my face.
Well, that's where I left my keys.
Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Hey, can you feel this? Booga, booga, booga.
Don't you find when you take time off and you come back, it's a little hard getting back in the groove?
No, not at all. I'm sharp as a tack, baby. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
You could grab the patient's hand, put it on his own heart. While you palpating yourself. I
like that.
Reasons we're not in medicine.
Put a fish hook in his bottom lip when he's.
No, seriously, if you could prescribe medications for yourself, what year do you think you would have died?
Tom.
Oh, sorry.
That brings us to the National Football League. And here's a story from a different standpoint. Here we go.
Okay.
The Las Vegas Raiders have announced that Pete Carroll, 73 years young, will be the team's new head coach and also the oldest head coach in the National Football League.
Don't you like that guy? Ace, your thoughts? You're the Raiders fan.
No, he's not going to like him.
At the time, the Raiders hired the youngest coach, first black head coach, the first Latino, and then now the oldest coach.
But guy's got experience, don't you like that?
He's been out the league for a couple of years now for a reason.
And Pete Carroll voiced Ursula in The Little Mermaid. That's Pat Carroll. Sorry.
No, I think it's Pete Carroll.
He was an L.A. guy, kind of Hollywood.
The Jacksonville Jaguars named Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator Liam Cohen.
I love his movies. His
head coach, the Coen brothers.
Yeah. He's the lesser known of the brothers. He's like the.
It's like the Cooper Manning.
Yeah, kind of. They're very good. That's better, Christy, than I was going to say. He's like the one Marx brother that you really don't know about. You like Zeppo.
You don't even know who the Marx brothers are.
Well, if you don't, then you haven't lived. If you've never seen a Marx Brothers movie, your life is joyless and you have bad friends. If someone has never said to you, "Come here and watch this,"
I think he's right about all this.
Yeah, this one is for sure.
Right, yeah.
Dated reference, but you need to be watching the Marx Brothers if you're not.
And to get a load of this, Cohen agreed to a 3-year contract with Tampa Bay to be their offensive coordinator, but then he flew to Jacksonville and took the head job with the Jaguars.
Does he have to pay Tampa Bay?
What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
The old switcheroo?
Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Well, Liam Cohen, he made the movie Fargo Night Lights. It's
yes,
playing football in the cold.
That's good.
Coen brothers, you see. I'm sorry, your joke was better.
And Jerry Jones did the most Jerry Jones thing over the weekend. He promoted offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer to head coach. Never been a head coach, but he's just perfect for me to dominate. He'll do it exactly what I tell him to do, no questions asked, because I made him head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
I know I say this a lot, but doesn't Schottenheimer sound like a sex move?
No.
I gave her the old Schottenheimer.
No, it sounds like a discount store. You save more at Schottenheimer's. Now, how much would you pay?
And please do not experiment with sex moves in our store anymore.
A 3-piece love seat, $9.99. Not $1,000, $9.99. Now, how much would you pay? And get a load of this. The 11 college football playoff games averaged 15.6 million viewers, according to the rating service, as audiences increased during each round. According to ESPN, viewers consumed nearly 36 billion minutes of live coverage, a 63% increase over last year's 7-game slate of the college football playoff title game and New Year's 6 bowl games. The 4 first-round games averaged 10.6 million viewers. The quarterfinals, 16 million. Semis, 19.2. And Ohio State's 34-23 win over Notre Dame, 23 million viewers. The semifinal, the only one that decreased 17% from last year. But they're getting college football now, as predicted. They're getting NFL-like numbers. That's how big the NFL is. It's bleeding over into college football.
Okay.
And sports opinion coming up next.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Is it going to be
a sports opinion?
You have an op-ed piece?
Do we have music for it?
That's my...
I'm not going to hear it.
That's my...
Jason, could you find some music for Chick's forthcoming sports opinion?
Opinion.
It will be Chick McGee speaking.
Sports opinion.
Okay, thank you very much. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Well, let's see now. We've made it through January almost. We're doing okay. Maybe even thinking about getting into a little bit of therapy and feeling a little bit better about yourself. That's why they call it BetterHelp, because BetterHelp is a new way to access therapy. Although it's not that new, we already have some 30,000 credentialed therapists working with the BetterHelp program, and over 5 million people accessing therapy through BetterHelp. And that's what it's all about. It's about making it easier to get therapy. It's all done online. That's the key to this. You fill out a questionnaire online. You'll be matched up with a licensed therapist. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. And then you do the therapy at the convenience of where you want to be. You don't have to cross town or do anything like that. You don't have to get in your car. You don't have to sit face-to-face. You can do it with a camera on like it's a Zoom call, or you can do it just like a phone call, or you can do it texting back. It's up to you. It's all about flexibility. If you've been thinking about therapy and there are aspects of it you were concerned about, maybe this is the way to access it and see if it's something that's helpful for you so you can work on yourself, write your story for the year 2025. Visit betterhelp.com/BT show. And by the way, the /BT show knocks 10% off your first month. Once again, it's BetterHelp, HELP, betterhelp.com/BT show. And the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
I can't help but notice, sir, you're wearing extremely tight, what are those called?
They are called Lycra Spandex Pursuit Pants.
Now, is that a potato in the front there, or Tom?
Glad to see you.
Tom. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like Jim and the twins are pretty cozy this morning, sir.
Never hurts to advertise.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
He's smuggling topsoil for an offshore development project.
Well, yeah, I always a White Castle.
Really?
Yeah. I was I was so drunk I thought I was in McDonald's. I ordered a quarter pounder. I got 500 hamburgers. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Help me.
Okay, thank you.
Pick a number between 1 and 50. We'll ask our guest. Then I'll just hit a random sound effect. We'll see if it fits the commercial.
All right.
150, Clinton. Pick a number.
35.
35.
That's Andy Moore Ford.
35. Here we go.
Heavenly deals at Andy.
There you go.
You'll think you've died and gone to
Pick another number,
at
Clinton.
Andy Moore Ford.
27.
27.
Andy Moore Ford. Electrifying deals at Andy Moore Ford.
Okay, pick another number. Go ahead, Clinton. Any number.
8.
8? Okay.
Oh, Lord. Oh, dear. They have body shop.
They have a body shop.
That's a bad one from our Ford.
Any other number. Go ahead. Pick one more.
19.
That's our manager screaming at the fabulous deals you'll find.
Where is that?
At Andy Moore Ford.
Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Man, I wish I'd lived to hear today's show.
Me too. I wish I was here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason I'd never heard of this band.
Why?
Because this guy had to have his penis cut off for publicity. You know, I prefer musicians who can actually make it on their skill, not on their lack of a dick. So,
I knew you'd have
I know how to make it in show business.
What I said.
Yikes. I know how to make it in show business. First we whip it out, and then we take a cleaver.
How does he pee?
Sitting down.
Or all over the place.
Yeah. That was the video.
No, that's not true, Clint. How does he pee? Depends.
Okay, never mind. Sorry I asked.
Hard copy all of a sudden. This exclusive.
Dogs die in the cargo hold?
Occasionally.
And then they just replace them with a dog that looks similar. They got a big dog farm for these things, man. All the airlines share the same dog farm.
Dave, we need a Shih Tzu.
Brown face, white feet.
We need a Shih Tzu, gate C27.
It's a number 8.
Yeah.
Bring us that
And,
number 8.
another newfie coming in on United. Try to take care of that.
Yeah, he's stiffer aboard. Come on in.
Okay.
The big danger at this time of year is the heat. If they were down there, and if the plane is delayed on the tarmac for any reason, it can be a problem. So that was just a story this week that came out.
Do the right
People
thing. Drive your dog.
warning folks that are flying their dogs about that.
There you go.
I ain't making this up.
And if it's a small dog, like a little tiny little hand dog,
Yeah, you can put it underneath your seat.
no, just throw it out the window because those aren't real dogs.
Those aren't real dogs.
This is cool. I like doing radio.
How can you change a dinosaur's name?
I don't know.
Yeah, halfway through.
Do you know
Halfway through.
Do you know what the smallest dinosaur was?
What?
The clitoris. Very tiny. Little red, pinkish dinosaur.
Well, congratulations.
Wow.
You finally got it on the air.
Done it, haven't you?
Congratulations.
Way to go.
See, all that filthy lunch talk, and now it's on the air. Are you happy now? Are you a big man saying clitoris? Is that it?
See, I always thought the smallest one was the lick-a-lot-of-puss, but apparently.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Christy Lee.
Hey.
I'm Chick. Christy Lee doing her Fonzie impersonation.
Hey. Right. Hey.
Hello, Tom. How are you?
Welcome back to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
Yes.
And Chick McGee has announced that he has an editorial. And I think I've got some editorial music for you.
I think I have some, too.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
The battling... Time now for a sports editorial.
I preferred, if it's okay,
I'm Chick McGee.
Opinion.
Isn't that the Star Wars theme?
Time now for sports opinion. This is my opinion, the opinions of me. Regarding
sports.
Fill in the blank. There's no opinion of Tom or Bob and Tom Industries. Chick. Thank you, Chick.
Okay.
Vanderbilt was fined $500,000 by the Southeastern Conference on Sunday for allowing fans to storm the court Saturday night after Vanderbilt beat number 9 Kentucky 74-69.
What?
I think this is wrong. That's been the sports
That's
opinion.
Did they find...
Shut up. Sports. This doesn't say sports opinion with Christy asking questions. This is the sports opinion. And remember, today I think this is wrong.
I didn't even hear what the setup was. What's wrong? What happened?
The school got fined $500,000.
Did they fine Ohio State or Michigan or when that happened? Did they fine them?
$500,000.
She's still talking.
That's
$500,000.
Seems a little steep. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, hence his opinion.
That's why he's opining.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to add to my sports opinion.
Yeah.
The $500,000 that Vanderbilt was fined by the NCAA seems a little steep to this reporter. That's my sports opinion. What's the problem?
No. That's exciting.
What did you expect? A real sports opinion?
No.
I think you might have.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
I like the court storming. I like it. Of course, people, we get hurt, we get run over. Well, have your head on a swivel, okay? Be aware of your surroundings.
Well, you're
storm the court.
Spoken by a man who's never fallen down some bleachers.
Well, no, if you're on the floor, you're not going to fall that far.
It's kind of like the
starters.
It's like the mosh pit of sports.
Hang on, as if it wasn't enough. Christy, hold that thought. Yes, Ace.
How much were they fined for the goalpost thing when they?
I don't know about that.
I think that was $500,000 too, or $100,000.
It was Vanderbilt.
Both the University of Michigan and Ohio State were fined $100,000 each for that fight situation after the game in football.
Look, the NCAA has to have a Christmas
money,
party
right?
too.
Sure.
You know?
God.
Sorry, kids, no art supplies. We had to pay $500,000 for a
That's
basketball
crazy.
fine.
Go Commodores. That was a great
Where does
win.
that money go exactly?
Well, the NCAA,
I don't know.
Give us a break. We don't have that much to make rules
Petty
about
cash.
Okay.
Hey, he goes, well, let's get a taco truck tomorrow.
Okay, is that sports?
Yannick Sinner won the Australian Open, and let's
tennis?
see. Swiss company.
Now, is this tennis?
Makers of the cheese. They've debuted a new pair of Guess who gave me this story? Are you ready?
Yeah.
A Swiss company debuted a new pair of battery-powered cross-country skis at this year's CES event.
Well, it's completely cheating.
So stupid. They look like... to be clear, cross-country skis are the ones where you're not skiing necessarily downhill. You're
right.
They look. It looks like cross. You know what a belt sander looks like?
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like they've attached a belt sander to these skis.
treadmilled?
Yes, and it's ridiculous.
You're a walking tank.
Yeah, it's really
Get
stupid.
over anything. I think that'd be
I'm with you,
cool.
Pat. I'm now into this. I like it.
You
Imagine the ease.
You get down in your crouch, you click it on, and you go.
That's an afternoon.
It sounds like a cartoon thing, except in the cartoon it would be a backpack with a rocket in the back, and you get on your skis and bend over and whoosh.
Didn't James Bond do that in one of his movies?
I think so.
Yeah.
E-Outdoors electric assisted skis called Eskimo.
Eskimo.
Now, if you're putting pen to paper, that's spelled hyphen Skimo.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the
they try to make
forbidden word Eskimo, which
they
is
try to make uphill ski climbs easier for cross-country skiers.
They also made butt plugs called In-U-It.
Okay, now.
That's better than fun.
Here's another
fun.
I like that joke very much.
Here's another guest sports opinion with Tom Griswold defending the use of Eskimo. Tom?
I don't think it really fits in these skis, frankly. But
you were going to say something though about
no. I was a fan of the Eskimo pie. Which what are they've renamed that? What, like the ice cream stick cake or something?
I thought that was when you finished inside of an Eskimo. Oh, that's an Eskimo cream pie.
Oh, and then she kisses you. Remember that?
Guys.
That's an Eskimo snowball.
Guys.
I'm sorry. So get back to the skis,
really
please.
Hot.
So we don't need electric skis.
No, we don't need them.
Ski technology. What we need in ski technology, there's Well, how about tree avoidance?
Yeah.
I'm asking on behalf of the Bono family.
According to the website, the electric ski allows users to ascend 80% faster and experience 30% less of a muscle workout.
This seems to me like a tourist thing, almost like a Segway tour.
This seems to me like a product that will never sell.
Co-founder Nicola Colombo. Let me ask you a couple questions. Now, you cross-country ski? Can I ask you?
No. You know what? I had issues with Columbo.
You did what?
He knew the answers.
Oh, yeah,
and
he
you know
did.
what he would do? He would ask sort of these silly questions, and then he would hand on the doorknob.
Oh, yeah.
Opening the door. One more question.
One more question.
You killed her, didn't you?
Yeah. Zing.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it. The removable device that they go around existing skis. They don't even make ski.
Put it on your existing skis.
Oh, they do.
The device uses a battery-powered traction belt that runs beneath the ski base and is equipped with a sensor, so it only moves when the skier moves. According to tech influencer Brett Turner.
Hi, I'm Brett Turner.
I'm tech influencer Brett Turner.
I influence all the tech.
It's an assistance to cross-country skiing, not ski doos.
If you have a piece of tech, I've influenced it.
Look for me. Look at my business card. Tech influence.
Now, your favorite kind of skis are the kind that you don't have to ski on. You just stick them by the lodge and enjoy the afternoon.
Yeah, my favorite kind.
Maybe watch a game.
My favorite skiing is chunky sweater and a nice bowl of chowder in front of the fire.
That is nice. Oh, boy, that's nice.
Yeah.
If you want to invent a ski boot that is not like a medieval torture, that's what we need in the world of skiing.
No joke.
Make a good-looking ski boot.
These problems, huh?
Yeah, boy.
These are serious problems.
Lace.
Your shoes here for a month.
Doesn't chafe.
And isn't good help hard to find?
You're both saving the world.
Can't find a good maid these
The thing about this show is I like to call it first world problems.
Here's the thing.
Uncomfortable ski boots. Okay, forget about Gaza. We need better ski boots.
I afforded skiing for 9 years.
I can't find anybody to drive me around.
I went once and it broke me. I'll tell you.
And when are they going to make a quality diamond polisher, huh? I mean, my God.
Yeah.
Could I get a caviar tin that doesn't rust?
Oh, I know. This kid wants food.
You ever
fine.
try to find a decent watch winder? It's hard to
nearly
find.
impossible.
Man, oh man.
Wind the Rolex yourself?
Yeah, what's that all about?
Okay. Coming up, monkey update. I'm very excited about this.
Wind a Rolex.
No, wait a minute. What, you don't wind a Rolex? Is that what you just said? Are those electric?
They're auto. They with your movement. That's how they wind.
Oh, what are those called?
What? Joke killer.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Sure.
What is that called?
Hey, I don't know what it's called. It's
This watch is that way. I don't know what, but you just wear it and it automatically.
Automatically winds
Here
itself.
they go again.
Sorry.
With that problem.
Is it called
Rockefellers are having issues?
Is it
We
called
have
a
a
Kinetic?
watch guy, Josh.
Is that it? Kinetic watch? Is that what it's
Maybe.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Connecticut watch. Connecticut's a place to live.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Especially if you're skiing uphill.
That's right.
Okay.
Kids
I march there. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, now we have
march there.
Welcome to Snooty News.
Hang on.
Hi.
Hang on. You guys talk. I got to do something.
Well, we were. He interrupted us talking to tell us to talk.
Sorry.
Now, who else would like to give a sports opinion?
Nope.
I would.
What?
Here's Josh Arnold
I've
with
given
a
this opinion
sports
before, and I'll do it
opinion.
again.
All right.
A touchdown in the NFL should be a complete catch within the end zone. That's right.
You know what? I'm with you on that.
What do you say?
You know what, Christy? We're the only ones in America.
As opposed to what?
Like when they just cross the plane and they're not even.
Hate it.
Like,
Whole body
wait a
in
minute.
the end zone, complete catch.
No, it's the ball.
I love that
No.
little corner thing.
No,
That's
they're
I
like-
hate it.
love
Any
it.
pylon, you can't go over a pylon.
Yes.
When the ball plays,
accuracy.
breaks the
This
plane, it's a
isn't ballroom
I
dancing,
said
Nancy.
that last night. I said,
In fact,
why?
pylons should be replaced with
Hang on.
10-foot poles.
I think we have a
love
new.
it.
I think we have a new feature. This is Hairbrain Sports Opinion. With
So
Christy
you'd
and
like
Josh.
you would like an immovable pole there,
Exactly.
so they could kill themselves.
No, so they have to go around. They have to get into the end
They have to-
zone.
If
Yeah,
I
they can't
know,
just
if
put the
I'm
ball over
carrying the
there.
ball and I cross the
Love
plane with the ball, it's a touchdown.
What a set of
Plays
skills
over.
that is to put it right there in the corner.
Now it's cheating.
Now, Josh,
If I go inside the pylon.
back in the day, the poles, they used to call it the post pattern, because you would try to run it close to the post because it was right there at the goal line, and the other guy would run into the post.
I like that. It's human pinball.
Gary Collins ran into the post one time. I never will forget it. He talked funny ever since.
They had posts there instead of pylons?
They didn't have just the one.
No, the goalpost.
The goalpost.
Oh.
The goalpost was
on the goal line.
It had two, and it was on the goal line.
When it was a man's sport.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of that.
Then they realized this is a terrible idea. We're giving people brain damage. I would like to see. I would like to see a chip put in the ball so you don't have the referee calling. Oh, it wasn't a first down. Yes, it was. I saw it.
So there was a first down controversy.
Yes.
Yes.
That is surprising.
Would have changed the result of the game.
Really?
And what about your guy jumping into they were on the goal line? Did you see this? The Commanders? And one of the defensive players kept jumping into the goal.
It was more than one guy, and they said if you do it again, we're going to call it a touchdown.
Right.
Which is a rule. Yeah. I was reminded of that rule. The referees can award the other team a touchdown if they feel like it.
I had no idea.
At any time during the game?
At any time.
That's what he said.
If they feel like it. Yeah, I don't like to cut out your jib, buddy. Touchdown.
Yeah. Touchdown.
Okay.
I'm surprised they're not doing that for the Chiefs. Maybe they're saving it for the Super Bowl.
Is that sports?
That's a sports opinion.
This has been Sports Opinion. Oh, I like this feature. I like this very much.
Really
this opens up a whole new world.
A whole new world.
Does the sports feature conclude the sportscast?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. We'll now head over that way, where we find Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Christy.
A sidewalk scuffle outside a Canadian bar went awry when one man got his penis stuck to a frozen sidewalk.
A frozen sidewalk?
According to TMZ, the inebriated guy argued with patrons inside East Village Pub and Eatery in Fort McMurray earlier this month.
Morning, McMurray. How are you, McMurray? Never mind.
The dispute spilled out into the street where the man's pants fell before he tumbled onto the ground and his penis became attached to the ice.
Well, let's all be honest here. You walk by a bar, you see a guy stumble out and his pants fall down. Are you immediately howling?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yes.
You got to watch this.
Because you know he's drunk.
So then it sticks to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Did the other guy double dong dare him?
Double dong dare him.
I believe we have a song.
We do?
Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Godwin. Oh.
Well, I don't know why I'm fighting tonight. I was trying to drink Canada Dry. I'm so drunk I almost fell off my chair. My pants fell down as they're grabbing my hair. Old bouncers got the best of me. On a January night, here I am stuck on the sidewalk like glue.
Like glue?
Yeah, my penis is stuck in my balls too. Oh, no. Well, I started talking smack. I'm drunk and I'm a boisterous man. Oh, they threw me to the street, pants to my feet, and it was freezing. It was freezing. Oh, like that scene in A Christmas Story. A lot less cute and way more gory. Penis frozen on the cold asphalt. The whole sidewalk could use more salt. Whoa, medics to the left of me, first responders to the right. Here I am stuck on the sidewalk like glue. Yeah, my penis is stuck in my balls too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Cold. Oh, so cold.
Good news.
You think maybe that's a sign? Maybe it's time to quit drinking.
Yeah.
Boy, that's got to be one.
When you go to the meeting and go, well,
yeah.
I was outside the bar and my penis was stuck to the sidewalk.
That's a good share.
That's
good
when
share.
you hit the
good share, Tony.
Hit the bottom.
How do you get it off?
I don't know, but first responders.
Stroke it up and down.
They grab the cup.
You pour a hot Molson on it.
They did manage to detach his member without injury, but he was taken.
Quick, get me a spatula. No.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
That would hurt.
Well, yikes. They didn't just have to leave him there till spring, did they?
No, until he thawed out.
Remember the firemen in Christmas Story? They just yanked the kid from the pole. Nobody thought maybe a glass of hot water?
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, it rips your tongue off.
The hot water?
Oh, no, when you just rip it.
Will hot water break your windshield if you pour it on there with ice and stuff?
I've always wondered that, too, because... Like if the temperature change will crack it.
Wouldn't the easiest thing to do? I mean, this is kind of gross, but urinate on it.
In this case?
In any
I bet
case.
if that guy did kind of if he started peeing, maybe it would have warmed up the ice around his ween.
Oh, there you go.
Of course, at this point, any urinary or bowel function, if you're that drunk, do you even have control? But I mean, as a passerby, couldn't you just urinate on the guy in that area, and wouldn't that be warm enough to...
boy, I don't know. I don't know.
Now, if it were you, would you request it? Hey,
pee on me, everybody, please.
Everybody pee on me.
No, down there, not in my face.
Or even worse,
all right.
and you have to say pee. You don't want to say, hey, go to the bathroom on me.
But that
Your
opens
Honor,
the door to everything.
Your Honor, he wasn't clear enough. I'm so sorry. Language is a very tricky thing. Well, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have sex on a public sidewalk. I don't know if anybody's... anybody's ween got stuck. And we have a guy with his finger stuck in a can of White Claw. That could be a song. And the Pope is in the news today.
Oh, can you do your White Claw song, Pat?
I think I can. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I love
That'll
it.
be fun. That'll be fun. Patty G, by the way, this weekend, a big charity event. So go see him if you're anywhere near Mansfield, Ohio. Great place. He's at the Leader Crayons coming up on Saturday night. It's a benefit for the Big Brother, so it's a good thing. Tickets at midohioyouthmentoring.com. That'll be cool.
The leader of the Krantz.
No. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
People were taking the chicken from Chick-fil-A and putting it on Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Wait a minute.
Josh, what do you say?
Josh is leaving right now.
Josh is leaving.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
All right. You got the biscuits? Greatest day of my life.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
So how about giving Bob and Tom VIP a try? Get the link at bobandtom.com.
A lion. I've always said,
You want a lion?
I would I know this is crazy that I thought about this.
What now?
I would never go into the wilderness and get and have a lion because they belong.
Right.
That's where they belong.
But if somebody maybe they worked at the zoo and there was a lion and it had to live in a house, but it had to be sedated all the time, and I
How
could
about raised
squeeze
from
it.
a cub? I'm raised from a cub and
Yes.
know you. And...
I would love a lion just because they're so cute. I would just bite them all the time. Their face, that little
They
nose.
bite back, believe it or not. Yeah.
You know,
And their
dogs.
teeth are bigger.
Nick has raised a very interesting point.
What?
Which is the essence of it. I think you said just because you like something, you don't have to have it.
Well, I've always been, somewhat controlled by my finances, so there's a lot of stuff that even if I did want, I couldn't have.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I literally, and I have panic attacks. Well, I'll get done with workout and I go, I want to go get one of those really nice, like $6 smoothies, and I'll think about it for like, should I treat myself? Am I worth
Yes,
I
Nick. You're
get it.
worth $6.
You know what says something? You think? I think in my head I'm probably the only one doing this.
Right.
I was at Whole Foods, and they had these like expensive lemonades. I don't know how to explain it, but the tops were the type where it had a metal top, and you would pull it open, and it would be a rubber seal like the old days.
Oh, yeah,
and it was like a little bit extra. But I had friends coming in from out of town, and I know this is crazy. I thought it'll look good in the refrigerator, And I was at Whole Foods, and I bought milk in the glass. I wanted it to look, I wanted it to look like my home. It was a home, like my mom's house.
Right.
Yeah. So I walked over and I went to buy it. It was $2 more than regular lemonade. Then I walked away. And then I went back. I went, what are you doing? You are a full-grown adult, and over $2, get the goddamn lemonade. Well, it worked, because I'm not kidding you, but the outcome is how I reacted. My sister-in-law was there, and she opened the refrigerator, and, I go over, all my brothers are married, their refrigerators are filled with, so she opens up, she goes, oh, fancy lemonade. I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't act like, I acted like, yeah, that's the type I buy.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Yeah. As I only half it's there, I left the other half in the rolls and it's spoiled. I'm having the Rolls Royce fixed.
Well,
that's why I'm driving this.
I would have got the milk in the jug, but my lion ate it. So.
Yeah, my lion likes it out of the glass.
That's right.
Yeah.
We all do weird things.
A Swedish sexual rights group unilaterally proclaimed a new English term for what it considers one of the most misunderstood parts of the female anatomy.
Who's this group? I'm sorry.
A Swedish sexual rights group.
Okay.
They want to change the name of the hymen to the vaginal corona.
The vaginal corona?
corona.
So does that mean it's still
Isn't
there?
that corona?
If there's a lime in it?
corona. Corona, right?
What is
corona?
Isn't that already taken?
Vaginal corona?
No, isn't corona already used in anatomy?
Well, not vaginal corona.
Not vaginally.
You can add the names. But vaginal corona.
Who was upset about the word hymen?
The group hoped the new term would displace the traditional Swedish word for hymen, which is too long and too weird for me to pronounce, which translates literally as virginity membrane and led to misconceptions about female sexuality.
It's the, you pronounce that the Phonortner.
The Phonortner?
The Phonortner.
Actually,
I think it's the plug-in vagin.
The Phonortner. The plug-in vagin.
The plug-in vagin.
See,
Come on.
Go with the
See
corona.
why I sat on this story for 2 hours?
Come
I
on
was
now.
worried about
Hyman's classic, like Yankees. You're not going to get rid of that.
But it was...
So this is just the Swedish. They don't want to change the English term. They just want to go. This is just for the Swedish language. So I see.
The Swedish are changing.
Because of the guilt associated with...
So it would be as
it
if...
breaks before you actually have sex.
So
yeah, in case you...
What's the loose translation?
Corona has burst.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? And
What do you mean, the
how
loose
could that?
I'm confused. So
And
what's
that
the
could
new
always happen
Swedish word?
Vaginal corona.
But that's English.
I don't know what the Swedish word is.
They're the ones changing it.
I know, but it's hard to pronounce, I guess. Durkin.
Don't the Swedes with Tiger, don't they have enough trouble right now?
No,
Shouldn't they just be quiet about stuff for a little while?
Yeah, but it's sex over there.
It is, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
They are way ahead of us sexually. I can't argue with that.
Well, I can't wait to see the commercials.
Yeah.
If you get the Corona, they got the one right now where the limes are being... They're playing
the finger flip football.
Finger flip football with limes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can imagine if all of a sudden there's a hymen involved in that.
The guy's skipping rocks, and then he skips his phone.
Do you see the one where the woman and the man are sitting there in the lounge chairs looking out at the ocean, and the girl walks by, and the guy spends a little bit too much time looking at her?
Yeah.
And she squeezes
him.
the line. He waits way too long to react. He jumps late.
It's because they're acting.
Yeah, that's a bad job.
And, the actor
it's just a bad job.
Used to having things squirted in his face.
Yeah, that's true. And the last thing that actor's interested in is a woman walking by in a bikini. That's probably.
That's where the acting.
Let me get that phone call. Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, man. It's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hi, Donnie.
I think I've solved this puzzle while they're changing hymen to coronas.
Yeah?
Well, because everybody knows in fourth grade, English class, you learn about hymens. I mean, certain words.
95.
Ooh, just did a bump. All right.
Yeah, you're clean.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here in the room, and there's Tom. Tom, what's on your mind?
The room is the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
Let's ask Tom. What's going on over there? What are you doing?
Just getting organized. We have some stuff coming up.
Okay.
Very excited about it.
Yes, sir. Very excited.
We have Christy Lee. You'll see her right over there. I can't help but notice you're there. You are at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
That's some crazy music, man. Yeah.
That is cool. I like it.
Farfisa organ?
It sounds like...
Farfisa.
Yeah, Farfisa.
It sounds like the band in the hotel lobby of the Jetsons. They're playing.
Yeah, I can see that.
As Jane Jetson walks in.
Hey, stop this crazy thing.
And her boy, Elroy.
Daughter, Judy. Now, Christy, what's going on over there?
Well, in Florida, authorities arrested a couple for having sex on a Key West sidewalk.
Hot. So hot. Right there in front of all the chickens and cats.
Now, Christy, did you look at the mugshots?
I did not.
Oh, boy.
Officer Bryce Sonishins of the Key West Police Department wrote in an arrest report.
Jonasons, get in here.
He was driving on U.S. Route 1 at about 4 in the morning.
Your gun and your badge.
When he spotted a woman bent over in front of a
that's how you
man
do it.
who was thrusting his hips back and
Yeah, he was.
Now, wait a second. So it's dark.
4 in the morning.
It's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, then there's only one road in and out of Key West, Route 1.
Take it.
Yeah, Route 1, baby. Take her right down Route 1.
Yeah, the officer turned his cruiser around, but it was not until he activated his emergency lights that the couple stopped having intercourse.
What a C block.
Stop crying.
The pair was.
Key West.
How was he doing it? Was it doggy?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, that's
he
what
was in
they-
back
Well, in
of
Key
her.
West, it's the Hemingway. Hey, give her the old Hemingway.
The bear was subsequently arrested for
That's when she
committing.
pretends it's a shotgun and puts it in her
A
mouth.
shotgun start.
Oh
yeah.
God!
Bring that movable feast up here.
Lascivious acts.
Well, now he's
Another person in public.
Hey, how about a farewell to Hyman?
he's kind of a good-looking guy. but
Let me
Old man
see
of the
this.
C word.
I don't know about. I don't know.
Not in our time, in our pants. We're going to go through all of our Hemingway titles.
Well, I think he's a real good-looking guy, right?
Yeah.
She's cute.
Yeah.
She's
They're both doable.
They're both.
He looks like a.
No wonder she's facing away. That wide
yeah.
nose.
I think I would have insisted on doggy also.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
She's adorable.
Look the
She's
other way.
cute.
She's way out of his league.
Oh yeah.
They don't
Way out of his
Remember, it's 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning.
No, she's like a 3.
He's like a Hallmark Christmas movie.
He
lead.
is. Yeah.
Salt and pepper Clooney
he's a
here?
good-looking guy. I think I dated that guy.
Diane was,
And apparently he can't afford a room.
Diane was
Apparently
bent
not.
over and Billy was behind her.
Oh boy.
Diane and Billy.
A love for the ages.
Billy,
Tale of
don't
two
be
cities.
a hero.
Don't be a.
They
Okay.
didn't look drunk.
They did.
They did not. And they're
I
like,
think
wait,
it'll sober you up.
they look shoveled.
Yeah,
like they
they
don't
look
look like they're.
Wait a second now. Is this. Okay, this other article says this guy's a waiter.
I don't know. Is he?
No. Sorry. No. Apparently she's the one she's a server.
Oh, get a load
I'll
of this.
say.
Billy recently started working for a yacht company, according to police report, and Diane, in the report, is said to be a facial specialist. I want that in my resume. I am a facial specialist.
Does that mean she?
Prove it.
Sure, she probably works at an esthetician.
Yeah, this says, it says she works as a server in Key West and is a licensed, as you
Facial
said,
specialist.
facial specialist. Well, this was not a facial.
No, not if
Well,
he
it
was
could have
behind
ended
her.
that. Well, it would have ended that way had the cop not put his pesky nose into things.
Yeah, man.
You suppose you let him finish?
I would.
Do you just kick back and go, okay?
Yeah. Well, may as well let them get one off.
Well, if he was going to let him finish, he wouldn't have arrested him. He would just kept going.
Yeah.
I would have gotten on the blowhorn, the bullhorn, and
No.
That's the blowhorn.
What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Hey, what would
Good
you?
work.
What would the funniest thing to say be?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No.
Put your hands up and keep going.
I'm almost there.
Just another reason I'm not. I'd let him finish. you
I know.
Gosh.
It's Key West. Anything goes in Key West.
Right?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
Me too.
Especially at
I've seen
4 in the
way
morning.
worse.
Yeah, they have.
It's a
topless
creepy
bars.
place, man.
They have nude bars.
Everybody's
there.
nude on certain bars.
Cats with 6 toes. It's a weird place.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have any more Hemingway titles we want to?
Offhand.
Let's see. We can't do that. Also rises. That would be too obvious.
They were doing it on Duvall.
What I was going to do a word that sounds like. Never mind.
Qantas
Really
Airlines.
doesn't rise as much as
open
flow.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I see.
Sorry.
Qantas Airlines has issued an apology after a passenger was forced to sit in someone else's vomit for an 8-hour flight.
Well, that's unacceptable.
Qantas.
News.com AU reports Miss Kiara Connell was on her way home to Sydney from Singapore with her
Kiara
family.
Connell flies Qantas?
Yes, she does. When she noticed a foul smell.
Oh.
She felt something wet on her leg and realized she was sitting in vomit from the previous flight's passenger.
Vomit.
Ms. Connell alerted crew members who told her they could not clean the vomit up because it was a biohazard risk.
Hilarious.
So one crew member wiped her seat down with antibacterial spray. A Qantas spokesperson told the news agency they have since apologized to Ms. Connell.
And they gave her 2 bags of pretzels and a full 7-Up. Go for it. Don't let the smell of the barf get...
They have issued her a refund and added that they raised the issue with the airline's cleaning supply.
She flies for free for the rest of her life.
No joke. It's awful.
You can't have somebody sitting in vomit.
How did they not notice that?
Wouldn't you smell it if you were a
Well,
crew
they
member?
did. And they said, sorry, we can't clean it. It's a biohazard.
But I mean, before the passengers got on, because it was from the previous flight. So
Oh, they're not doing their job.
no, somebody's not
That's a
doing their
lawsuit.
job.
What do you want, the middle seat or the vomit seat?
Ugh.
Oh, that is a tough one.
Aren't you a sympathy vomiter too? If I smell it, I'm vomiting. If I can't.
I'm not necessarily a sympathy. I might gag. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't like the smell of vomit.
You got a lot going on, don't you? You're claustrophobic. You're a sympathy vomiter.
Yes.
Wow.
Can't look
my
at
God.
blood.
Yeah.
I don't like blood.
Can't take a punch.
Yeah,
man.
let us kiss her in the hallway.
Good God.
But here's something you're going to like.
What?
This is, do we have the Totino's story?
Yeah, we'll have that when we come back.
Okay, this is so exciting.
And it's Totino's.
I
What'd you
am
call
very...
it?
Totino's.
Totino's?
Totinos.
Tostinos?
It's Tostino's.
Not
No.
Totino's.
Totino's is the pizza.
Is it Totino's?
Yeah,
Tostinos.
Pizza roll.
Totino's.
Tostitos are the chip.
Is there an S in it or not?
No.
Tostitos are
Yes.
chips. Totino's pizza roll.
But interestingly enough, there's going to be an S in it.
Don't give it away.
I'm not giving it away.
At my house.
You're going to be quite surprised as we have yet another combo put together where 2 things get together.
We have 2 stories like that.
And to form something new.
You got peanut butter in my chocolate.
Like
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's happening there. Plus, is there going to be advertising in space? Well, we're going to find out. Would you like walking out and looking up at the moon and saying, "Oh, look, the new Tesla must be out"?
You know, I am in the mood for Doritos.
We'll find out about all of these things coming up. And once again, we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Miami, Cincinnati, Boston. I mean, it's
I got you.
But no Houston?
no Houston. Not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever.
But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston hello there noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st,
By the show.
2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Hello there, Houston. Hello there. Houston.
I wish we did all a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Tighten up. Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936. The Beatles. Ed Sullivan. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone. Longest day of the year.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Just like every other comedian ever, I too have recently broken up with my girlfriend.
So you had to let her go from the van.
I unchained her from the radiator.
Well, I guess that's over.
I broke up my last girlfriend. I broke up via voicemail. Is that
really?
tacky?
That is kind of tacky.
Well, hear me out.
All right.
I didn't leave a message on her voicemail.
Oh.
I left it on the outgoing message on my voicemail.
All right. Hi, this is Brendan. Call,
exactly.
Leave a message
It's less
unless
confrontational.
you're
If this is Susan, it's over.
All right.
Hit the bricks, Hug-a-Mug.
But anybody else just leave your message?
Yeah, anybody else leave a message.
Don't forget your number. Did you start with your message? Your message is important to me.
Unless it's Susan.
Did you say hit the bricks, Hug-a-Mug?
Yeah, I called her Hug-a-Mug. She's ugly. I was dating an ugly girl.
Well, somebody has to.
She was hard on the eyes.
Wow.
Hug-a-Mug.
Hug-a-Mug.
I think I'm going to start calling you that. That'll be like my little pet name for you, Christy. Hug-a-Mug.
Oh, well, that's not appropriate.
No, certainly not. I just think it's cute. Hug-a-Mug.
Well, you could be mean to ugly girls because they don't have feelings. I saw that on the Discovery Channel.
That's what you were told, right?
Well, there you go.
I discovered that.
Hey, by the way, I have something for the quotes page. Nicely done. Usually you don't make the quotes page in the first 10 minutes, but you just did.
She bought rocks one time from Pier 1 Imports. She bought a basket of rocks.
No kidding.
Sure. Decorate her coffee table with. Well, they had like words chiseled into them.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. They said like joy and happiness and friendship. So like one night I just took a handful of those rocks and I drove around my neighborhood chucking them through people's windows.
Joy.
Like, here comes happiness. We were driving to the mall one time so she could buy some dumb stuff. And there was a car in front of us, and it had a bumper sticker that said, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter" on it. And she was all like, "My boss is a Jewish carpenter? What's that mean?" And I was like, think about it. Who's the most famous Jewish carpenter you can think of?
Right.
And I swear to God, she went, I don't know, Geppetto? That totally happened for real in real life.
Police in Athol, Massachusetts.
I'm sorry?
Excuse me, we had to beep you there.
Athol.
Spell it.
Athol.
That's a thole.
Nope, it's Athol.
Isn't their sports team the Flames? Oh, no, they're the Flaming Athols.
Oh my God.
Well, at least
is that actually? I need.
What
proof.
do you mean?
I need proof that that's a town.
It is not it's the Majors. Thank you.
The Major Athols. Wait a second, I'm looking.
Police in Athol, Massachusetts have named a new canine police dog after New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski.
Oh my God, it's a real place, Christy. Population 11,584.
That's a pretty big size.
Nice size town.
Yeah.
That's a big Athol.
Speaking of big Athols,
that sounds to me like the big.
Let's get back to the sports desk.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Okay, just wanted to get that out. Get the towels ready. But we've got $1,000 an hour coming up starting in an hour. Pay close attention. I'll tell you how it works and how you could win.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
It's a new year. That means a new rose from Steven Singer Jewelers. It's their brand new 24-karat gold rose, and it's a beautiful peacock teal. Get them before they sell out exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, hello. And here's Tom. Hi, Tom.
Thank you very much, Chickster. Now, Josh, we have something kind of special coming up here.
Just for you.
That's nice.
I hate to admit when I'm wrong, but Christy, I gave Christy the news story. Do you have it, Christy?
Yeah, a Canadian man's hunt for the elusive Bigfoot/Sasquatch has been used against him in a spousal support case.
Really?
According to CTV News, the couple initially separated in August 2020, with the wife explaining her husband went on a camping trip to search for Bigfoot, but brought along an ex-girlfriend without telling her.
Whoops.
The man had sought spousal support from his wife, claiming in part that he was totally disabled following a fall on an icy staircase. However, the BC Supreme Court judge ruled that he was not convinced, or she was not convinced, that the 57-year-old's claim, because he seemed capable of camping, fishing, hunting, riding quad motorcycles, and, of course, exploring remote areas of BC in search of Bigfoot.
I see. So not all that injured.
Yeah. She approved the divorce, but neither of them got any money.
Now,
good.
But the problem is there really Bigfoot? And we had a story last week where scientists said Bigfoot is not real.
Well, first off, please don't say scientists, because that's not correct. It was one man.
Biologist Dr. Tim Coulson of Oxford University, very distinguished scholar.
No, we don't know that.
And his quote was, "Find another hobby because the existence of cryptids is scientifically impossible. I have been told I was wrong." Mm-hmm. And apparently we actually have a special guest joining us via satellite.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
As you can see.
Now it's a little blurry.
It is a little blurry.
Yeah.
Hello?
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 This is the Bob and Tom show, and is this Bigfoot?
Hello? Can you hear me all right? Hello? I'm having a hard time here. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. I see that you're using a tin can with a string.
Yeah.
But we sound good?
Yes, sound excellent.
Excellent. It's been hard to get into you. Is the video all right?
Grainy. A little fuzzy.
It's a little fuzzy.
Fuzzy, yeah.
We're having trouble with... That must be on my end. I'm sorry.
So are you Mr. Foot?
You can call me Bigfoot.
Hey, well, Bigfoot, thank you so much for taking the time.
Bigfoot.
Do you prefer like Sasquatch or Yeti or...
No. First off, no. Bigfoot's just fine.
Okay, yes.
Okay, Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. You said this was British Columbia. This guy was.
Yeah, British Columbia.
British Columbia, yeah.
What a dope.
Well,
dumb man.
Well, I don't know. Do you like to wander around British Columbia?
No, there are no Bigfoot. First off, they'd be little meters.
That is true.
Obvious. This man knows nothing.
I see.
Amateur doofus.
Well, can I ask where you and your fellow big feets or foots reside?
I've got family all over, Tom. I don't see a lot of them, but nobody does.
No.
First of all, I appreciate you listening to the show.
Yeah.
So you have a radio, do you?
Yeah. I got a step kid hooks me up. Wizard with the sound. Not great with the video.
Yeah, we see.
Now, in the Bigfoot world, do you have a what we call a smartphone?
But I mean, it seems pretty smart to me. I couldn't have done this with a tin can.
See, now, are you a meat eater?
Yeah, I mean, that's what are squirrels made out of?
Well,
it's weird because you know what they're made out of is acorns. But
now, is there a Mrs. Foot, or do you have a traditional marriage in your culture, or is do you just grab a lady in the forest and go for it?
I don't really know what you mean, Tom.
Is there a? Well, I assume you're a male. Judging by your voice, is there a lady Bigfoot?
I have no idea what you mean, Tom.
Are there baby Bigfoots?
I'm the only Bigfoot I've ever seen. I wouldn't really know. I mean, I'm beautiful.
Yeah, we can't really see. You're kind of out of focus.
But yeah, like I mean, yeah, no, I'm just me. I'm just Bigfoot.
Okay.
All right. Well,
you eat squirrels. We got that. Yeah.
Well, I think this is undeniable proof.
Yeah. I do. I don't want it to be too crude here.
I'm sorry. The reason I reached out, I heard you said there was a scientist that you were talking about that said aliens were real?
Yes. Well, he said, this is Dr. Tim Coulson of Oxford University. He says monster hunters,
that is out there,
cryptid hunters, he goes, quote, find another hobby.
No, that's, like aliens, man. That is far out.
He said they may exist.
Do you ever think about stuff like that? I think about stuff like that all the time.
Do you now?
Listen, I love being alone, but I love wondering, are we alone?
Yeah.
When I look up there, that sky, I just have wonder, man.
Yeah, man.
Well,
it's them imponderables.
Yeah. I have a question. Do you poop in the woods?
That was a question. Who knows? Yeah. Do I? Of course I do, Tom. Where else would I go? That's a ridiculous question.
Well, because, we've never found any Bigfoot scat.
No, that's because I'm a clean man. You ever try to walk around with this stuff? You got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, you bury it.
Gross. That's bury it. That's so hard. No, I got a geyser, dummy.
Oh,
all right.
I'm a class. Yeah, don't look on the ground. Look at the treetops, fools.
Okay.
I'm not going to walk around. You ever tried to walk? I'm not going to wash this coat. That's a real pain in the dingleberries. That's not just a figure of speech. That's literally.
Okay, well, Mr. Foot, if we can call you that, it's been a great pleasure.
Yeah, no, this is good. Hey, Tom, look behind you.
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, hey.
He's gone.
They are elusive, aren't they?
Boy,
well, thank you.
Yes, yeah.
That was exciting.
Well, Josh, you're right. They're out there. Now, another thing I think you're to enjoy, Josh.
Okay.
Comes to us from the world of merging foods in our culture. This is so exciting.
All right.
General Mills is launching Totino's Pizza Rolls flavored Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal ahead of the Super Bowl.
No, I'm not excited about
Who's
this.
excited about this?
No one.
The company revealed it is releasing the unexpected flavor combo for a limited time, adding that the sweet and savory mashup will be served up in a pizza delivery box inspired packaging. It launches on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern at shop CinnamonToastCrunch.com, where you can try to score a free box.
I don't even think I can imagine what that would taste like.
Oh.
I fear that CTC has jumped the shark. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what?
We had bacon. We had the Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch was quietly the most amazing cereal ever.
Isn't it the most calories per serving?
Has to be one of.
It's got to be the most sugar in a cereal, right?
It's delicious.
Oh.
It is, yeah.
So sweet.
No, I'm not interested in this Cinnamon Toast Crunch pizza roll.
Oh, there it is. Ugh.
It says pizza flavor, but what flavor?
Wait a minute, it's flavor. It's not a pizza roll. No. It's cereal.
It's cereal.
It's cereal.
Yeah, it tasted like, or flavored like pizza.
Yes.
But okay,
What
I
kind
feel
of
like
pizza, though? Pepperoni, sausage.
All right.
Ace Cosby, ladies and gentlemen. Ace Cosby.
I just don't think these two things go together.
Not at all. Was I the only one that thought pizza roll flavored?
I have to tell you, I thought that when I read the story.
Well, that's how you presented it to us.
It's how it was written.
It says pizza roll flavored Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, either way, no thank you. But now we know it's a cereal, especially no thank you.
Does it come with the weed so people can get high enough to actually want to drink this and eat it?
Check laws in your state.
Oh, God.
There's another mashup in the news, too.
Oh, yeah?
Greeters, our friends in Cincinnati, releasing Skyline chili flavored ice cream.
What are we doing out there?
The two Ohio-based brands announced the flavor mashup that combines Greeter's French pot ice cream. It's a small batch ice cream. It's good. With oyster crackers and Skyline's secret spice mix. The limited edition offering is currently available at Greeter's Scoop Shops and Skyline restaurants, and for nationwide shipping from Greeters.com. WLWT-TV's Megan Mitchell tasted the dessert, and not only did she say she loved the salty sweet flavor combo, but she even kicked it up a notch with a dash of Skyline hot sauce.
So wait a minute. Oh. So this is ice cream.
Yes.
That tastes like chili.
Apparently.
Do you eat it over noodles?
Well, if you like it that way, that's
the
5-way, 4-way, what is
Skyline
it?
way.
I think we have too many flavors of things as it is, right? Don't we?
Yes.
It's hard to make up your mind.
I've never really been a fan of the mashups.
No.
Oreos has lost their minds.
Although mixing cereals is A-okay.
Well, yeah, that.
I still don't do that, but I appreciate that that's done.
But I'm mixing cereals, but I mix cereal with cereal. I don't mix cereal with pizza.
Yeah.
But then the one where we all got tripped up was when they did the Krispy Kreme donuts as hamburger buns.
As a bun, yeah.
And they were delicious. So
yeah,
we'd have to kind of experiment with this and see. I don't know.
It's all right.
I do love ice cream, and I do love chili, but I
Together?
This is now the 6th way, apparently, too.
Ice cream and chili together?
But it messes with your brain. Chili's supposed to be warm, right? It's no. Same with pizza,
I don't know.
cereal. Ugh.
I wouldn't even eat a piece of pizza with a glass of milk, let alone pizza cereal.
I agree.
Boy, the world, huh?
Yeah, where are we
Keeps
living?
on
to hell in a rocket sled.
Again, more first world problems.
Oh, yeah. They don't have this issue in Ethiopia.
Yeah, right now, Gaza, they're not concerned about it. This ice cream tastes like pizza. I'm not
At
eating
the
it.
ski lodge, you can get anything you want. You know that?
Well, thank you very much. Right now, we had a big NFL weekend.
That's right. One more week coming up, Tom. One more game.
And I would imagine with the large number of betting sites out there, this is probably going to be the most bet on Super Bowl in quite some time.
I would not doubt it. And the big game is almost here, the one we're talking about, the Eagles and the Chiefs. It's your last chance to get in on the action. Don't miss out. The final football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to cash in on the big game. The app is really simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Join now because Prize Picks is giving away a free pick for the big game, where a quarterback will only need to throw 1 yard to win. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you'll get $50 in credits for just playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
And by the way, the Grater's Ice Cream and Skyline Chili, 2 big Ohio-based companies. Speaking of Ohio, Pat Godwin, this Saturday, Mansfield, Ohio, with the Liederkrantz, a special charity show to benefit the Big Brothers. Ticket info, midohioyouthmentoring.com, Pat. Yes, putting it on you to try the Skyline Chili flavored ice cream from Grater's when you're in Ohio, please.
Oh, it sounds weird.
Now, I know you're a vegan, but I'm going to give you, as your mentor, boss, and friend, I give you a dispensation. Isn't that what the Pope does, Christy?
Yes.
Is that what they call that?
Yes, they do.
A
Very
dispensation.
Good.
What does it mean exactly?
It means you're forgiven. You get a pass.
You get a pass.
Yes.
You can get away from your vegan ways and try this and give us a full report.
All right.
Yes. And there's a possibility that a friend of the show has already tasted this. We're trying to track him down just to check. We'll see what's going on. What else is coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, a ban on space advertising. We'll talk about it. And do not wipe your toilet seat with toilet paper, according to these Japanese folks.
Why not?
We'll find out.
First of all, are you missing the seat?
Sometimes you pee on it.
Okay.
And there's a proposed bill out there that would make theaters post the actual start time of movies.
That's a silly bill.
Really? Again, more first world problems. Comedian DJ Dangler joining us as well. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, it's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been
dancing us off again. Smack talk.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack talk.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Colette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Colette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Maria, were you a temp? Did you ever?
I was a temp for a long time, about 7 years, and I was like how they make every job sound like, so crazy,
we do things a little differently around here. We're a bit of a nut house. Hold on your hat. It's going to be a wild ride.
But it never is. I trained people in at offices, so I was like, oh, the fax machine's a little tricky. Yeah, you got to dial 9 to get out. No, a lot of people try to use the fax machine. They go, oh, it's not working. I said, did you dial 9? Once a week, Rajiv. No, every day we get bagels in the kitchen. There was week. Rajiv made some mini muffins. That's on a Monday. Guess what that's called? Mini Muffin Monday. I wish offices would be as crazy as they always promise. You get trained in, be like,
take me out of your pocket. Hi, I'm Zakynthos, the talking rabbit. I'm in charge of the volcano. Don't worry. You'll be working for Thor. He's always scrabbling through the recycling looking for quartz. He's a dwarf. Nude. Anywho, lunch is from 12 to 1, but there is a wrinkle in time, so just try to get back any time for the quickening. Your flippers, your barbecue tongs. If you have any questions, go back through the 5th dimension. I'll be sitting there on my lily pad. My only question is, when do I start?
Yeah.
It's a good job.
Wow.
Man.
I love that. Dial 9 for the fax machine. Remember that. Everybody's crazy. No, they're not. Okay. Thank you. Maria Bamford is with us. Wow, that's brilliant. That's very, very funny.
Did you ever work in an office, Tom? I don't think you have you?
Worked in a restaurant, right?
No. It's an interesting experiment. Bob, did you ever work in an office?
Oh, yeah. I did a little.
I have issues with authority, you might have.
I know. That's why I was asking. You know what struck me is it's so quiet.
What, in an office?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're still, that's if people are actually doing work, yeah.
And I had to work at a bank once when I was at temp, and I was stunned at how quiet it was.
And people whisper, you know what the saddest place in the world is when you're the temp and it's time for office birthdays and you didn't get the email because you're not on the system yet.
Right.
And you hear the voice of your coworkers rise from the conference room, happy birthday, everybody who had their birthday in the office this month. And if you cup your Curves mug against the conference room door, you can almost hear the happy scraping of plastic fork against paper plate. And later sometimes, somebody comes by your cube and says, oh, there's cake left. Did the temp get any cake? What's her name again? Hey, my, if you want any cake, there's cake left.
Nice.
Cake? Temp want cake?
Yeah.
They all want cake.
Guest in the studio, Joe DeVito, single man. How old are you, Joe? You said
48.
Wow, 48 and single.
Yeah, wow. Tell me about it.
Do you want to be married?
My attitude seems to be traveling around the room. I kind of like it.
Do you want to be married?
You know what? I'm in the throes of a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I'm a few weeks into it, and I recently was involved with someone and it didn't work out, and it made me realize when I was young, I was like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get tied down.
Mm-hmm.
And now my mindset is, who can I trick into marrying me?
Do you watch a lot of porn? Are you,
You know, I'm backing off on that, and I'll tell you why. Because I've lived and I've learned I don't like it realistic. I like some fantasy in it because it ruins them. I was watching one the other day, and the theme was teenage Asian girls, and it was too realistic. Halfway through, her mom made her take a violin lesson, and it really ruined the mood.
Oh, boy.
That's what I get for renting Tiger Teens.
Yeah, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Christy Lee, Pat Godwin.
Hello.
I'm Chick McGee. And Tom, we have a very special guest in our studios.
We do indeed. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. I look around the room. Let's see. I can check them off one at a time. Ace Cosby, check.
We already did this. Here's DJ Dangler. Hi, DJ.
Hey, buddy. A new one to the checklist.
All right, yeah.
You want the full checklist? That's fine.
I already introduced everybody. Thanks for paying attention.
I was busy over here.
I know you were. I know. Maybe radio's not for you.
Got a letter I need your help on. Need your help on this one, Chick.
I'm in.
You're going to be surprised when I get to the part. I need your help.
Okay.
Dear Bob and Tom Show, I want to thank Pat Godwin for his stellar performance this past weekend in Rothschilds, Wisconsin.
Keep reading. Keep reading.
Well, this person probably is I don't know, not that smart, maybe. And oh, that's not the part you need help with.
No, you're gonna regret saying that.
Okay.
This is from a big Washington Commanders fan, husband and wife.
Okay.
He said, I want to thank Pat for letting me sing along the Nasty Hose portion of the song Gangsta Folk.
Yeah. She was a sweetheart.
And described themselves as the Washington Commanders couple, Kendall and Tom.
They were dressed head to toe.
No kidding.
Yep.
And that P.S. Chick.
Yeah.
The starting center for Washington. No, this is where I need your help. Tyler Biadasz.
Biadasz.
Mm-hmm. B-I-A-D-A-S-Z.
Funny, he doesn't look Biadasz.
He's a badass. He's a biadass. He's from our hometown of Amherst, Wisconsin. Go Commanders.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. Well, Pat, congratulations on another great show. You got one coming up this Saturday, Mansfield, Ohio, with the Leader Crons.
Man, another show. I mean, that's great. Yeah.
Well, speaking of comedians, joining us in the studio, it's DJ Dangler.
Hey, DJ.
Hey.
So good to see everyone.
You too.
Your beard is very aggressive.
No. It's glorious.
It's magnificent. Yeah.
It's getting out of hand, right? Like,
I like it.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I was nervous bringing this in just because I know how much Christy hates it.
Sure.
That
it really
is
does.
something.
I do,
But you kind of shaved your head, and you've got this glorious, aggressive, jutting beard.
I find it easier as a person who doesn't like to speak to other people.
Yeah. Okay.
To have this face. Like, this is not like hey, I've got questions for... Not that guy. That guy seems to have his stuff figured out. I don't, but I look like I...
Are you going to just let it keep growing like ZZ Top beard?
I have no reason not to.
Yeah. Now, see, that, I think, would be cool.
Is it...
That ender...
So it's this part specifically you don't care for? Oh, that's great.
Did you just drink a milkshake, or is it turning white there?
No, I'm aging. Yeah.
Just below your lip, that's white hair? Okay.
You know how your dogs get white faces?
Yeah.
Same thing with people.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I have it for sure.
Going white face, not a problem. Nobody gets mad about that one. No,
nobody cares.
So yeah, I'm totally going to embrace it. Yeah.
Well, DJ, it's good to see you.
It's good to be seen.
And I agree with you. I think people, if there were 10 people standing at the mall, the last person they're going to ask anything of is you.
It's super convenient. Yeah, like it is nice for me to not be perceived as friendly.
Okay.
I see. Yeah, like because I am friendly, and that's easy to take advantage of.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those like yeah. But if you don't have anything worth stealing in your house, no one's gonna break in. Does that make? And I think this is kind of letting you know nothing in here you need to take.
It's sort of saying, here's a guy who makes a lot of bad choices. I'm not going to ask him anything.
Now, to get to the point where you're at now, how long did it take?
almost a full year.
Okay.
And I only know that because the thing I had right before this was a full Hulk Hogan mustache, which also says pretty much the same message with fewer words.
I see. Well, now, we were talking about food and ice cream that is part Cinnamon Toast Crunch or no pizza.
No, that was-
pizza
that
and
was
ice cream.
cereal.
Okay. Ugh.
The cereal is pizza flavored Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then is it Greeters or Graters?
Graters.
Graters.
Graters ice cream and Skyline chili have combined to bring you a chili ice cream.
Both of those ideas are abominations. Like both. But I'm going to say, like, I have quit making hardline stances on food because I'm wrong a lot.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah. I have enjoyed every breakfast pizza I've ever had in my life, and that includes pizza left over from the night before that wasn't intended for breakfast. But anything like if somebody presents me a breakfast pizza, I'd be I can't be suspicious. And like, if they could have licorice on it, I'd be like, they might know what they're doing. I don't know.
We were dead set against the Krispy Kreme glazed donuts as buns on cheeseburgers.
We were
and
outraged, and we
until
were
we
wrong.
until we bit into one.
Yeah.
Holy hell!
So we'll have to. We are making arrangements to try the pizza flavored ice cream.
Okay.
As we speak.
It's a chili flavored ice cream, and
sorry, I'm getting him. See, I'm
no, it's
conflating.
okay. Yeah, because there's a lot of this going on. But yes, they must know that it does taste decent.
Well, like, there's also stuff. There's stuff that's like so weird that we just. I didn't know what pad thai was the first time I ate it. You know how hard it is to convince a white kid from Indiana that he just ate peanut butter and chicken? No, you didn't. That's not a thing I just did on purpose. Like, but I loved it.
Well, we're trying to get hold of someone who's already tried the Skyline chili ice cream. In the meantime, we head back over to the Silac Insurance News Desk with Christy Lee.
Astronomers are calling on nations to ban advertising in space. The American Astronomical Society is calling for a global ban on obtrusive space advertising, saying that the ads would interfere with ground-based astronomy. U.S. federal law defines obtrusive space advertising as advertising in outer space that is capable of being recognized by a human being on the surface of the Earth without the aid of a telescope or other technological device.
So these nerds are saying, hey, we can't really study the stars if we've got a giant banner up there.
Correct.
Yeah, but where are we going to get the money to study the stars?
Oh, I see.
That's right. Sell advertising.
I've always thought that NASA should have Nike on the side of the
Or
rocket.
swoosh.
Sure.
One
well,
Russian
the rocket's one thing, yeah.
Yeah, one Russian company,
Still explodes.
Avant Space, has launched a small satellite to test technologies for a constellation of satellites that would maneuver in orbit, and shine lasers to form logos on other images for advertisers.
Yeah.
So it'd almost be like drones in space. That would
reflectives, kind of.
Oh, okay.
They would make those like.
Oh, I see. I was thinking like they could project onto the moon, whatever, OnlyFans or something, and.
OnlyFans sells itself.
Have you seen some of those drone shows?
Oh,
they're amazing.
They're great.
It's like cartoons in the sky.
They're taking the place of fireworks because they're so incredible.
Well, they're also.
And Chinese kids are tired of losing their arms.
Yes. Thank you, Josh.
A lot of arms lost.
I'm not saying we're not going to break a couple eggs.
I'm with you.
But one of those just went.
Horribly awry.
Yeah, one of the drone shows. You saw that a couple weeks ago. It was they had a problem with it.
Yeah,
I did not see.
The drones went crazy and started attacking the viewers.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what happened. But yeah, I just saw one of those. They're amazing. But I am a tradition. I prefer fireworks, but obviously, especially in places that have fire issues, it's probably safer to have the drones. But
well, you prefer fireworks on the 4th of July, right? And
no other time?
And because sometimes they move them to the weekend, and you
I mean, they see the same people that want to move Christmas to a Monday.
Aren't aware. There's no one that wants to do that.
You've said that.
Drone celebration.
Of course I've said that.
On the 4th of July sounds ominous, right?
Oh, a little bit,
a big
yeah.
drone celebration on the 4th of July does not feel to me like a celebration of independence.
But
it seems like an invasion.
Right.
But if you've seen them, I mean, they can also have Yankee Doodle ride by in a horse. It's amazing what they can
I'm just
do.
saying, I never played Space Invaders, and I was like, no, this is going to be easy. Like, no,
that game did teach us we have challenges ahead.
Yeah.
Centipede. I love that game. Centipede. You ever play Centipede?
I did play Centipede.
Man, that was a fast game.
Did you get to play it on the ball that ruined the sides of your hands?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those calluses.
Oh, that's what you told your mother?
I was like 6 or 7. I don't know.
now wait.
I'm aging myself.
Started
on
masturbating
Centipede.
early. Wow, that is weird.
And to Centipede. I was a weird kid. Well, I'm a leg man. What can I say? I'm a leg man. Centipede had what I needed.
Yeah.
Prediction. What is the first, when they can advertise in space, what do you think will be the first thing?
Orbit's gum.
Oh, that would actually be clever and appropriate. I think it'll be an attorney.
Hammer.
Get the hammer.
Get the hammer.
Back on Earth. I will get you money.
It's not the only way they're going to be successful is if something is projected on the moon. That's what people are. That's what they want. That's the that'll be the indication. That, okay.
Can you imagine?
Cool.
Do you think we'll see that in our lifetime?
But who gets the
not in our lifetime?
Who gets the revenue? The moon is owned by
everybody.
I assumed it was Batman.
Don't
someone has actually claimed it.
Don't
right?
the Chinese have a post up there too? I think.
I think there's some indigenous people that have claimed that they own the moon.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like indigenous
Are they
here
from
or
the moon?
indigenous? Yeah, because that
Indigenous,
from the moon.
indigenous to somewhere on Earth, but not.
We've learned.
Not America.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that'll hold up.
Only if they can prove they're from the moon would it be there.
Who knows?
They should start selling parcels of the moon.
They should.
Oh, I'm sure somebody is.
I'd buy some
Wink,
land
wink.
on the moon.
They made a really bad TV show last year with that theme.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really not good. Had a great art direction where they were driving around in funky old cars that
You know
floated.
what?
but-
He's absolutely right. It looked great,
What
but
show?
there was nothing.
I forget what it was.
Nothing there?
Terrible.
Tomorrowland. Or
Yeah, it was
something?
awful.
Yeah. It's like the hot girl at the bar. Looks real good, but not a lot there.
All right.
But you still take her into the bathroom and
That's
bang.
right. Wait till she talks. Okay.
To me, the greatest two, I guess, sort of space advertisements are the Goodyear blimp.
You're counting that as space.
Sure.
All right.
I mean, where you have to look, and the bat signal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Neither are space advertising.
Yeah,
If that's what you're. If
Batman's
that's what,
not advertising. He's needed when they see
if you're expecting that, that's not a space advertising.
The problem with the bat signal is, what if it's not cloudy? What if it's a clear night? What do you project it on?
I like to think you just hope that on a clear night, criminals have better things to do. They're out enjoying their lives.
Exactly. At a ball game.
I'm not gonna steal somebody's wallet if it's not raining. Okay.
Okay.
Plus, isn't Gotham City a bit like Seattle?
Yeah, it's
Always cloudy and gloomy.
Yeah. You never see anybody in Gotham wearing a bikini.
No.
No, you don't.
Hanging out.
Well, unless they're fighting crime in it.
Right,
as you
right.
would do.
Of course.
This is my karate bikini.
I'm Batman.
We're making some progress here. Okay, what else is happening, Christy?
Have you ever heard of the term P-anxiety?
Yes.
Heard it. I wrote it.
According to a new survey, a majority of Americans struggle with something called P-anxiety.
I have this.
You do? You can't pee on demand?
Oh, no, I thought it was when you get nervous when the hooker's about to pee on you.
I thought the same. I thought the same. Yeah.
It's like, is it going to be...
The toilet research poll. That would make
That
sense.
is the worst game you can get into if you're a college football team.
The Talker research poll of 2,000 U.S. adults concluded on behalf of Angel Soft Toilet Paper, that's where my confusion was, found that over 50% of folks suffer from so-called P-anxiety.
We've all frozen up at a urinal, right?
Oh, yeah. So if you're in a public place.
An anxiety that strikes when people feel stuck in a situation that keeps them away from the bathroom for a long period of time.
Oh, that's a different thing.
90% of people reported holding off on going to the bathroom so they don't miss out on something exciting or important.
Okay.
35% of those polled said they have missed important life moments because they needed to rush off to the bathroom.
What?
Including their child's first steps, an epic concert finale, and a once-in-a-lifetime photo op. Wow.
Well, sure, you're going to the bathroom and you miss them. Hey, you should have been here.
Worst times to need a bathroom break. What would be the worst time for you?
When you're sleeping.
This isn't like,
the middle of sex.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah,
it happens.
During intimate moments, 30%. There you go. Yeah.
I had, this is like a personal story, but I can remember I was like 19 or 20, and I took all of my nephews who were like 6 and 7 to go see the new Star Wars. And like an idiot, I bought them all giant sodas. And I got to watch about 25 minutes of episode 2, which is all you really want, but still.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Like, I didn't miss out, but I was mad at the time. Looking back,
sure.
Yeah.
Looking back, that time was probably more valuable.
I mean, we talked about this a couple years ago. There's an app that you can put on your phone, and then if you go to a movie in a movie theater, it tells you when you can pee, and while you're peeing, it tells you what you're missing.
Yes.
So it has specific. Hey, at minute 47, there's 5 minutes of nothing. Go now.
Yeah, 25% of those surveyed said the middle of a movie is one of the
It's a
worst
given for
times.
me now.
Oh, really?
Yes, I used to be able to sit there and not have to pee, and now, well, you guys know the amount of water I drink every day too.
Yeah.
And
gonna
I'm gonna
happen.
say, I can't go to a theater without getting a great big icy. And like that's one of those this is gonna.
You're an icy guy at the theater?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
To me,
So is my husband.
To me, the worst to me is on an airplane.
Yeah, that's not on here.
I like it because I actually get to stand up and.
What if you can't though? What if you're on a long flight and the seatbelt signs up?
Oh, I don't care about that.
I don't either.
Yeah, you can get up and use the restroom.
And you get scolded by the flight
I
attendant.
have gotten scolded, and
what's going on?
I just take the scolding.
Yeah.
I don't say anything back.
Maybe I'll pee in her ear.
The number one worst time to need a bathroom break was stuck in traffic by 40% of
That's
the
brutal.
Oh, I've been there.
During long car rides.
That's why you keep a cup in the
You know
car.
what? I'm going to stop at the next exit.
I'll tell you what.
When you go past that exit, it's a traffic jam.
In my never-ending effort to
annoy us.
Yeah, this will be very annoying.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I apologize in advance because no one else will relate to this.
No, I was in Paris one day.
No. On a chairlift. You're right, Josh.
I was on a chairlift.
On a chairlift.
Son of a.
Where you really have to pee.
Yeah.
And it stops.
Let me ask you this.
3/4 of the way up. It's freezing cold.
Can you write your name from that height?
Oh my God. I'm sure there is someone that has actually just let it rip.
Your pants would freeze, right?
Oh yeah, you'd have. But I mean, if you're stuck, I've been stuck for it was almost an hour one time.
See, I'd be afraid that I would pee. I'd just let it loose, and then I would pee on a wolf, and the wolf would go, I was going to leave you alone. As soon as you're off that thing.
I'm taking it personal.
My friends and I.
I don't like the
Mine
word.
goes some dark
I'm a
places.
weirdo.
Yeah.
I don't like the word peasiety, though.
Peasiety?
Peasiety.
Sounds too fun. Sounds like we're afraid of showing pizzazz.
Yeah.
Would you see a Broadway musical called Peasiety?
I would not.
They did Urine Luck.
Oh, they did Urinetown. Which was good. I actually got dragged to that and enjoyed it.
Coming up, we'll talk about the best and worst times to go to the bathrooms during the Super Bowl, since that's right around the corner.
Huh.
If you're interested.
And that's one of those cases where people don't necessarily want to pee during the commercial break.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, they don't want to miss a spot because the spots
Even
are
though they're
usually
all on the
better than the
internet 2
game.
weeks in a row. Or 2 weeks before.
Oh no, that's your criticism?
Yeah, they've ruined it, haven't they? It's ruined.
Used to be a surprise.
You know something? I actually can believe. I do agree with you. I like watching the Super Bowl commercials. Then you can talk about them the next day. But if they've been on the internet for 2 weeks,
Yep.
will there be any that will be a surprise? Do we already have a preview of what's going to be the biggest commercial already? Are the
I know that there's a reunion between Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I hope they have one of those labels for Meg Ryan so we can tell it's her.
Oh,
she's lovely. How about the horses? Are they going to be? Do we have the Clydesdales coming back?
Yes, the Clydesdales will be back.
Okay.
Nope,
then,
I don't know.
Then all is right with the world. Oh, you don't know?
I'm trying to make you happy.
Okay, good. It's very hard to do.
Clydesdales and something else, a golden retriever.
Oh.
In the same commercial.
Oh,
One of them gets stomped to death.
And golden retriever puppies. Of course, the answer is golden retriever puppies get stomped to death. Golden retrievers can't stomp a Clydesdale.
I'll tell you what, you're going to get stopped if you don't get the right gift for Valentine's Day.
Oh!
I'm going to help you right now. My buddy Steven Singer, he was just here the other day. Steven was telling me some really interesting stuff, one of which was that, I guess it's obvious, too many guys, and it's mostly guys, wait for the very, very last minute. They have to hire extra people to make sure they can get all the product out those last few days. And Valentine's Day this year is on a Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Which means, by the way, if you're going out to dinner, good luck. Make your reservations. Do that today. But be sure to check out Steven Singer's website because he can take care of you. He can take care of you. In fact, if you order something today, it'll be boxed and on its way by 2 o'clock this afternoon. That's right. Get the orders in before 2 Eastern time and boom, out the door at Steven Singer Jewelers. And, of course, I'm talking about those beautiful peacock teal roses. There's one right over there. Or bracelets, earrings.
Oh, the Atlas bracelet. Yum,
Love the
yum.
Atlas bracelet. And let's see. The roses are $79. And, of course, shipping is always free. They come in a beautiful box. So you can get this done, fellas. I'm helping you right now. Pull over, IHateStevenSinger.com, and you can get the job done. You're gonna thank me. We get love letters about Steven Singer Jewelers all the time. So do it today and be ahead of the game. One less thing to worry about, and get something lovely. They have some gorgeous, gorgeous necklaces and bracelets, and of course the beautiful roses. The first year for this particular color, it's kind of a like it's described as peacock teal. It's got a little touch of color to it, and it's lovely. So once again, it's IHateStevenSinger.com, 7 days a week, and just get those orders in right now so you'll be ready for Valentine's Day. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
That's nice. That's so nice. We got another song for you, baby.
Oh, we'd love to hear one more. What have you got for us?
Baby, you know this one. It's a song about your britches. One, two, three. Monday, Tuesday, hump day is halfway. Sticking in the pig, popping in the bank. Saturday's coming quicker than you think. 48 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, 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 I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shirt, shoes, and my necktie, baby. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't come. I can't move on. Attention is long gone. My suits are pressed, wallet's in shape. The only thing left is a little manscape. 24 to rendezvous. I can't wait. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, 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 I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shirt, shoes, and my necktie, baby. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't go.
come the mummies, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
Added special effects at the end.
oh thank you so much, fellas. That was just beautiful.
Baby, thank you.
Use big words. I got a little test here.
What test are we doing?
No, don't do this.
What? Now, I want you to hand this to Jessica. And it's, I don't want to give too many hints.
Why is that still in here?
I want you to figure out what that is, Jessica. Describe, put it
afraid.
down, and it's got those
doesn't bite.
rubberized rods sticking up. They're about 4 inches in length and about, I would say, 3/4 of an inch in diameter. What do you think those are? Can you describe the four of them? Go left to right. Actually, go right to left. Just describe.
Well, they're limper to stiffer.
Well, yeah, this the left little rod is very wiggly.
Yes, very
squishy. And number 2 gets a little bit firmer.
Yeah.
Still wiggly. Number
Right.
3, again a little bit more firm.
Does that mean you normally pull it back
That's how I
and
do.
flick it when you're okay?
Flicker.
Then what's the last one? That's
The last one is just straight up hard.
Flick it with your finger. Ow.
And not moving around the ball.
What do you
Sorry.
think? What do you think that is?
I'm starting to think this represents a penis.
You're correct.
Yeah.
4 of them.
The revolution.
That's if you're going to a doctor and you're looking for an erectile dysfunction drug.
Yeah.
That's what you use to describe the level of flaccidity, if you will.
That you currently have.
If you're going to use big words.
I don't think you need to go if you're at 4.
No.
Mm-hmm. Gonna take that out of your mouth and put it down.
Oh my God.
I just like playing with number 1. It's all wiggly and squishy.
Jessica?
Jess?
I'll take 10% if I testify for you. How's that?
It's sort of like a dildo buffet. Glad that we're back. I just suffered through 6 minutes of Josh and Christy shopping for candles.
No, we weren't. You weren't even paying attention.
Yes, and then Josh goes, "I've got a coupon."
No, we were looking for an avocado tool.
Yes.
You tool.
And you know what?
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry.
I do have a coupon, and what's wrong with that?
And he goes, I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond today because I have a coupon. And he'll get a coupon.
I'm going to get candles and an avocado tool.
Yep.
What are the
A pennant and a T-shirt.
What kind of candle are you getting?
What flavor candle are you looking for?
I like pumpkin. That's right.
Oh, now's a good time for that.
Yeah.
Good time of year.
I'd object, but I happen to have.
Do you ever go into a
candle myself? So end of my
Do
objection.
you ever go into a store and pick up something and you don't really look at the price and you take it up to the register and they go $101.98 and you go, what? I did that.
$101.98?
I bought 2 candles. You know those 2 little wooden candles I have on the kitchen?
Yes.
Those are $50 a piece.
No kidding. I mean,
I couldn't believe.
That's why off the air I asked Christy, why are candles $95?
Show coming to the beautiful Ruoff Music Center this summer. Who is it going to be? I'll tell you soon.
Come on. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin playing the harmonica. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom. We've got a special guest in the studio.
We're hanging out with comedian DJ Dangler.
That's him.
We call him Mr. Dangler. And that is his real name.
It is my real name.
Occasionally we get things like, is Jess Hooker? Is she really named Hooker? No, that's her actual name.
Oh, gosh, we got a hooker and a dangler.
Yeah, wow.
Right. She wouldn't be doing a very good job, I think.
DJ, what's your brother's name?
My big brother's name is Peter Dangler.
Peter Dangler.
See, again, it's kind of redundant.
I hope your parents had a great sense of humor.
I more hope my brother had a great sense of humor.
Yeah, you gotta.
But right now we have a little treat for you. We're going to be joined by a friend of the show. Haven't seen him for a while.
Hey.
He is comedian Josh Sneed. Josh, I saw your name in the news this morning. I was so pleased because you apparently have tried this special chili ice cream. Is that correct?
That is correct. And there's nothing more fun for a comedian than to get your name in the news because you ate ice cream and nothing to do with your comedy.
I see. Well, this is your opportunity to. When did you eat the stuff?
I had it last night. They sent it out to their. I'm not going to use the term influencer list, but the local people that they want to try it. It's available starting today, but it was waiting for me when I got home off the road last night, and I'd seen a bunch of my friends had already tried it, so I was excited. And
what's
delicious?
Is it really?
Really?
It is delicious. Yeah. It's almost like a cinnamon toast crunch or a churro or something like that. It doesn't taste like chili. The oddest part is there are oyster cracker pieces in there. So I wasn't sure how that was going to taste, but it's just a little crunch. It doesn't, it doesn't really add any flavor.
So it's Grater's ice cream and Skyline chili combined.
The spices of Skyline chili, yeah. Which,
All right.
if you're a local, it's heavy on the cinnamon.
Right.
People debate whether or not it's even a real chili, but it's a very polarizing topic, I can tell you that.
So there are no beans in it.
There are no beans or cheese or Tabasco sauce.
right.
But isn't Skyline chili properly eaten over spaghetti?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the ways.
There are, yes. So, much like Mr. Dangler, we have our innuendo food down here. We have our 3-way, which is chili, cheese, and noodles. You can have a 4-way with beans or onions, and a 5-way is all 3 or all 5 of those, and then of course, your cheese conies, which are chili cheese, and if you like onions and mustard. But that's how we eat it down here.
And the devil's 3-way is 2 hot dogs.
Yeah. Chili 3-way is when you spend the money you were going to spend on paying the heat on the hooker.
Right. Oh, that is chili.
Well,
devil's 3-way.
Well, it's good to see you. I'm glad things are going well for you. And I'm glad we're making arrangements to get the combination chili ice cream up here.
Jess has ordered it. We should have it by Friday to test.
All right.
Yeah, but I think you're correct when you say because the cinnamon is going to be the dominant, I think, flavor, right?
Yeah, it has like a gingerbread. I don't know. My wife and kids, they all said it tastes like a Christmas type ice cream.
Really?
It's definitely a bit of a spice in there, but it's delicious. Like no one is, unless you're already a hater and you've made your mind up that you don't like it, like the way people feel about the chili itself. I think everybody's going to enjoy this ice cream.
Do you think it'll get converts, anybody that hates the chili that loves the ice cream?
I would hope so. I mean, I just can't imagine unless you don't like cinnamon. It's a delicious dessert. It doesn't taste like chili, and I think that's what people are freaking out about.
Cool.
But the oyster crackers is the weird part.
A little bit of crunch. Sounds good to me.
That's all it is.
We'll give it a shot. Well, Josh, great seeing you again. Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, good to see you all. Take care.
Man.
Hi, Josh.
Nice to know that you made the news.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
That's Mr. Sneed.
Didn't oyster ice cream used to be a thing? Like 100, like in colonial America?
Oh, no kidding.
Like, I think I remember reading that and being outraged. And
like sarsaparilla or something?
Like,
or it was a flavor?
I think I remember reading that like one of the president's wives' favorite ice cream was oyster ice cream.
Mrs. Buchanan insists on oyster ice cream.
Ice cream on the half shell.
That's right.
Well, what did we just had a thing about someone eating
poop?
No, who was the football player?
That ate poop.
I want to say was it a Washington commander?
Yeah, they ate poop.
That famously ate at Thanksgiving.
God.
It was a piece of poop.
It wasn't.
Yes,
wasn't it raccoon?
Yes.
Yes, it was raccoon.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
That's
what it was.
It's a wide receiver. It sounds like Forrest Gump.
Oh, I love that guy's voice.
It was not poop at all.
No.
It was raccoon, right?
Yeah.
So
I get those confused a lot.
But the one, and we found out that one of the president's, I guess, wives insisted on serving. I think it was raccoon at Thanksgiving.
At the dinner table, yes. There was a turkey and there was raccoon on the table, yes.
Yikes.
But there was no poop. I wish somebody would say.
If you say there's a raccoon on the table, I always just assume it's stealing the turkey.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That would be adorable.
Raccoons have thumbs. What are we, stupid? They're going to grab stuff.
And you are correct. Oyster ice cream was a frozen dessert popular in the 1800s.
Wow. Job, DJ.
Wow. Oyster ice cream.
It appears the first recipe appears in a book entitled "The Virginia Housewife" in 1824.
The sassy Virginia housewife.
I bet she threw it out.
Now, the Virgin Housewife. There's a book.
That's a cookbook.
No, that's not a book. She didn't do anything.
Well, she didn't. It was the reason she was a virgin.
She said no again.
She was a virgin. She didn't have a bicycle or a horse. Okay.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, she was hymenized. Okay, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we still have to get to our White Claw story so we can hear a White Claw song from our buddy Pat Godwin. We have the Pope in the news and those escaped monkeys in South Carolina. They must have gotten a little too cold during the recent snowstorm because they're back.
They got them all?
Is
They have
Reno
them all.
calling in?
Oh, I thought they froze to death.
I think Reno's up next as well. Okay, well, thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Story out of Japan.
You started.
About a product that they sell. They're called panty scrunchies.
Right.
Here's the story. It's in Japanese. Apparently, it's pantsu sushu or shushu, SHU, which translates, according to this news account, as panty scrunchies. They're tiny panties that, when tied, they turn into scrunchies. And according to this, they're just over $6 American.
And I looked at those online, and I think I said even back a couple weeks ago, I go, well, that's just like every other pair of thongs in my drawer. You could just make any pair of
So if you were
panties
in a
into
pinch,
a scrunchie.
in a pinch, if you needed to have a ponytail holder,
I could grab a pair of.
and as I point out, you'd be like a slutty magician. All of a sudden, just a second, honey, I'm going to get a ponytail. You reach between your legs. Woof! Ta-da! You're the slutty magician. And
These panties are very large.
Yeah, these are bigger.
No, these are not your panties. Can
These
I see
are
them?
mine, actually.
These are yours?
Yes.
Are they?
They
have
look
you
sexy.
worn
They look
those?
good.
I have never worn those.
Well, these would fall off.
Yeah, they're
They're one size fits all.
Well, they don't
Thongs
look
come
that-
one size fits all.
They
a lot.
do?
Yeah, they do. Unfortunately.
Where do the legs go? These are confusing me.
That's-
Oh, I see. Oh, I got it.
Whoopsie.
I got
Yep.
it. There we
Never
go.
seen a pair? What's going
Not
on?
like this. Not at this angle.
Oh, I like those.
They're very nice, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah,
they're quite comfortable, actually.
Josh, these might fit you. These are quite roomy.
Well, hey,
set yourself up for that one, pal, didn't you?
You want to try them on after I'm done putting them in
sure,
my hair?
I'm
All right.
game.
You can
You
make
can
it-
have them if
now,
you'd
you
like.
could make these into a jaunty beret.
eBay, here I
Now
go.
you're handing out panties to guests?
All guests in the Bob and Tom Show received monogram Bob and Tom.
You cannot
I do
take
have
that.
Bob and Tom. I do have a Bob and Tom thong
To
in
give you an
the
idea, these are this is actually falling off my head.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
Really
didn't scrunch it.
something.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you're
didn't,
not making it a scrunchie. You're making it a beret.
Look at
That's
this.
totally different.
I mean, there's room for
Seriously.
There's room for a large woman.
A four-yoker in there.
Okay, make these
They're
into a
one
scrunchie.
size fits all. I can't
Okay.
help that.
His head did kind of look like an ass cheek while it was sticking.
Here, Christy Lee now has her
my
panties back.
gosh.
They're red, kind of frilly.
Yeah, they're lace.
They're reinforced in the
red.
appropriate areas
Yeah,
where there
so-
might be,
All you do.
Okay,
is-
now Christy's making a ponytail. Christy has lovely hair. Now you're gonna have to like double that thing over like 8 times. These are
Right,
such
that's
big
my
panties.
point. That's why the bigger ones, the smaller Japanese panties would work better.
Okay.
But you could still make this work.
Okay,
I don't even think you would know that those were panties.
Would you know?
No,
Turn around, let's
except
see.
for the smell. Except for the smell, you'd have no.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you would never know.
I said they were clean, for God's
I'm
sake.
sorry.
They've never been worn. But yeah, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
just looks like a lace, a lace scrunchie. You would
It does
never.
look nice.
Yeah.
So this is a little trick now. If you're doing the walk of shame, ladies, you can
Well, if
tie
you're
your hair back.
or if you're anticipating the walk of shame. See,
Oh,
this
so you
is-
have an extra pair of panties with you.
Yeah. See, this is thinking ahead.
So you pull your
Or if you have explosive diarrhea. That's
true as well.
There we go.
I think you're going to need a backup pair.
Usually take your panties off.
Usually
before you
women
have,
just carry them in their purse,
Okay.
but I guess you could do that.
It's kind of cool. Good to know.
So anybody could do it.
And so she's right. Christy's right. Any panties will work.
Well, almost. I don't know if granny panties would work.
Oh,
but
true,
The
yeah,
smaller,
yeah.
the little thong ones do.
Well, good to know. That's a little. You should send that tip to Cosmo. You could send him the video. We have made a little video here of Christy putting on her panties on her
I'm
head.
sure that was very exciting.
So you need to use them as the hair tie before you use them as panties. I had it backwards.
Yes, Tom. You don't use dirty panties as
I
a
see.
hair.
Did anybody else just see Christy shake her hair out like
Yeah,
that? It was
put
pretty
that in
awesome.
slow motion.
It was pretty awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. Just in case you were wondering, Cool Whip is winning. Cool Whip is winning over Ready Whip in our survey. It's 31%. Unbelievable. 31% Ready Whip and
Yeah, I told you.
69%.
Yeah! Nobody else votes. The voting is done.
You see, baby.
All right. We understand. We understand where everyone's body parts are. Thank you very much.
That's
Sitting
how
or
you
standing
do
or
it.
what.
You're the
Yeah.
yin, I'm the
All right.
yang. Now take my big fang, put it right.
All right, we got it.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom. KIZZFM. Kiz. Lucky that doesn't start with a J. Stop it! Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Golly, Earl.
That might be a pretty good idea. I killed my wife when I'd wanted to. I'd be out of jail by now.
Dr. Ruth, when I'm dancing, what part of my body should not move?
Your bowels.
I got some DAP butt crack filler putty back here. I'll just fill that crack right in there, Bob.
Comedian Tim Allen. Oh, God.
Using laxatives and a rectal scope, doctors were able to collect evidence over a period of 4 days.
I must have one.
Rectal scope is the mouthwash. Your color's back to your face?
Oh, I was great this morning.
So is yours, Tony.
Tony, you're.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I've got to go. You're gaining weight. My wife, when the first time she was pregnant, all I saw of her for 9 months was her ass hanging out of a refrigerator.
And if you believe that, I can't say that. Bishop Emeritus Frederick W. Freaking, who headed the Roman Catholic Diocese. That's his name. He was 85.
Did they have to pull the freaking plug?
Hey, boys, this is the Pope. It's the Pope. I gotta go to the freaking funeral.
Rabbit, a great spot. Thursday evening. Have some fun. More details on where DJ's going to be coming up when I get the police report.
From the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, it's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance Company news desk.
Hey, Joshy.
Pat Godwin's over there. Hey, Josh. There's Jeff Oskey sitting in for Chick McGee, who gave us all the finger and left.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, he'll be back tomorrow. There's Ace Cosby.
That's sad.
I'm Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Tom is over there. And Tom, we have a very, really a member of the family, don't we?
We're joined by comedian DJ Dangler, and I believe we're going to be joined by comedian Reno Collier. There we go.
Reno.
Reno is up there.
Hey,
and
Reno.
we have a rare treat for you, Reno.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Usually, Ace goes back and forth with Chick on the famous Ace Cosby joke of the day, but Chick had an appointment this morning and had to leave, so I thought we would let you be the what's the word I'm looking for here? The
foil.
The foil. Thank you. The foil for the Ace Cosby joke of the day, and we'll get to it right now. So Ace, if you're ready, we'll visit with comedian Reno Collier for the famous Ace Cosby joke of the day. I believe we're ready to go. Is that correct? Let's hope this is it. I'm not sure.
He's vamping while he looks for the music button.
Well, no, this has been changed around, and I think this is...
Well, I was right.
This is backwards. Here we go. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, here it is.
Nope. Ace Cosby.
Wait. What happened here?
Sexy man.
There we go.
The deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Reno. Yes, sir. What do French men have that French women do not?
It's not Harry Pitts. What is it?
Oui, oui.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee, and thank you very much for participating, Reno Collier.
I loved it. Thanks. It was great to see you guys.
Good to see you.
I'll be at the merch booth.
We actually have a story that involves the South. You are a longtime resident of the South, of course.
Yes, sir.
And this involves South Carolina. It's kind of an update. Breaking news, the Monkees have been all rounded up after all these months.
Yeah, the last 4 of the 43 monkeys that broke out of a South Carolina research facility finally recaptured.
And euthanized.
After 2 months on the loose, they were not.
They were not euthanized. They're part of some soon-to-be fatal experiments.
The rhesus macaque monkeys escaped back in November after police say an employee did not fully lock their enclosure.
A now ex-employee.
At Alpha Genesis. Most were lured back with food, but 4 remained elusive until last week. The CEO at Alpha Genesis, Greg Westergaard, said that despite weathering a rare snowstorm, the recaptured monkeys appeared to be in good health.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
The last 4 held out for cash.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't the name Alpha Genesis, though, sound like something from the TV show Lost? Sounds like some evil corporation that is about to die. I mean, it's not.
They are at best teaching those monkeys karate.
I guess the last monkey showed up with a teardrop tattoo.
Oh, boy, that's...
Yeah, they're
he really had a time.
Those last 4 were the most curious.
Yeah. You know the major cause of head injuries to monkeys? Jumping on beds.
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're very, very agile. They get a lot of height. And when you were a kid, isn't that just standard operating procedure? You'd go to a hotel room with your parents, immediately get on the bed and jump up and down.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And if there's 2 of them, the 2 queens, you bounce from one to the other, back and forth.
Yeah.
If I have 2 beds,
I still do that now.
I do that now. I do that first thing I check in.
Now, Reno, you've slept in a number of hotel rooms in your day, being a road comedian. If there are 2 beds, do you have a system, a rule? Do you always sleep
by the window?
Always by the window.
I'm with you.
Yep. Because if anybody comes in, I can still aim and shoot. The wall blocks you at the other one.
How many housekeepers have you accidentally killed?
7. 7?
I knew it was less than 10.
Now, how do you say halt who goes there in Spanish?
Get out.
I'm sorry. Oh, you're yawning because what? You get it?
Yeah. It's just like, don't you watch cop show? Like if I was a cop, I shouldn't say this on the air, but if I was a cop, I watch these poor guys pull people over and everybody freaking out. I'd be more like, boom, boom, boom. Can I see your license and registration? Like, I wouldn't take the chance.
You know what? I'm glad you're a better gig.
Yeah. Probable cause to fire away.
That's right.
So now, when you have two, you're in a hotel with 2 beds. Does one of them become the place where you put your stuff, lay it out?
Absolutely. Open the suitcase, spread it out, but I take all the pillows from that bed and put it on the other bed.
Oh, okay.
So I have like 6 pillows going.
And then do you have them on the bed
what?
vertically, so it's like having someone there with you?
Yeah, I write an L and then I snuggle it.
Yeah.
No.
You spray it with perfume.
Yeah. The kind of hotels I'm in, the perfume's already on them.
Oh, that's lovely. Reno Collier is our guest. And you got any road work up ahead, Reno?
Yes, sir. I got corporate stuff. This February 15th, I'm in Hastings, Nebraska. And then February 21st, I'm in Indianapolis at the Fisher Center with Jeff Foxworthy.
Right.
And then February 27th through March 9th. Good, that's a long trip. I'm doing a run through Michigan of like 9 different cities.
Wow.
So different every night. Yeah, man, it's going to be fun.
Okay, cool.
I'm ready to roll.
All right. Well, the monkeys are back in South Carolina. They rounded them all up.
I got a country fried take.
Oh, let's hear it. We got time.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. So, football season's about to come to an end, and for some reason this year it hit me hard. Along with so much in this world, the relationship between fan and team is completely upside down. I, for one, love football. Love playing it when I was younger and love watching it now. But it shouldn't be the end-all, be-all of my life. I watch the games, I yell at the TV like a mental patient, and in the end, it can ruin my day. Actually, as a Titans fan, it ruins 17 weeks of the year. But, our season basically ends in April during the draft. So... And after another heartbreaking Titans loss, as I watch the game, I curse the television, and I see the players after the game's over laughing and hugging and changing jerseys with the other team. And I'm like, stop it. That's the enemy, you jackass. Hit them now while they don't expect it. God knows you couldn't do it during the game. But this year, it finally hit me. Why am I more pissed off than the guys who actually lost the game? So I began to investigate. I asked a buddy of mine, Craig Stevens, who played tight end for the Titans for 9 years. I said, what in the hell are you guys laughing at after a loss? He goes, look, we have families to provide for. So the players are happy they didn't get hurt that week and can get paid to play another game. I said, okay, so while you pansies are playing grab ass with the enemy on the field, the opposing fans are stabbing each other in the parking lot. I went on to explain that he and his buddies were put on this earth to entertain me and should act accordingly. While I was in the trunk of his car trying to figure out how to get out while it's shut, I had plenty of time to think, what is it that I'm actually rooting for? It's really just a logo on a helmet. No one's really that proud of their city. I mean, if they were, they'd sell merch. You never see someone in matching hats, shirts, and jackets that say, come get lost in downtown Chicago. Washington, D.C., come see our bullets. Philadelphia, come see our beautiful flashing blue lights. And Baltimore, home of the Shiv. So, as I pondered this, I watched my buddy Daryl this weekend as we watched the games. Out of nowhere, I hear him say, man, that quarterback sucks. I said, Daryl, I know this may shock you, but just because you have that jersey on that you bought at Sam's Club, that doesn't mean that you are, could be, or at any time since your conception, could you have played quarterback in the NFL. You run the 40-yard dash in 6 minutes, you're shaped like a bowling pin, and you're one bright yellow shirt away from dancing in an Ozempic commercial. That's when he gave me the old, well, that's because I hurt my knee in the high school state championship. You were in the marching band. You tripped over a sprinkler head going out for the halftime show. You did sack half the tuba, the flute section with your tuba, and I guess you brought complete orthodontic mayhem and fat lips to the trumpet players you caused to do headers on the 40-yard line, and his response is like, yeah, whatever, I was on the field. It's insanity. He's crazy, and we all are, I guess. But if something starts off as an enjoyable way to blow off steam and relax, but ends up being something that causes you to need to blow off steam and relax, maybe we're doing it wrong. And to Craig Stevens, your spare's flat. I'm Reno Collier, and that's my Country Fried Take.
Thank you, Reno.
Yeah, very good.
Yes, my friend.
Very true. Yeah, I was just noticing that last night. A lot of hugging between the opposing teams, but
yeah, it's like I put everything. I grill out for 2 hours before the game. I get all amped up, and then at the end, it's like they don't care as much as me. It's silly.
Well, a lot of the guys know each other from the past, and
I don't care about that. That's not what I
and as you said, they're happy that they survived, and they're all getting paid. Thank you very much, Reno. We'll look forward to seeing you in the flesh, in person, in the studio coming up soon. And are you going to do another printing of your book?
Oh, the book is back up for sale. Yeah, we sold out of the whole initial run, and they put it back up and reprinted, ready to go. So if you go to RenoCollierComedy.com, you can grab one. I got a whole bunch of messages from people saying it was sold out. They're back up.
And it has a new foreword by John Updike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's that?
You know, I thought you might respond that way.
He wrote books about rabbits. We'll see you later. Thank you very much. Right now, I want to tell you about the best way to watch the game is in the comfort of your home and knowing that you're safe, sweet, and secure. Simply Safe. Chick McGee brought this to my attention more than a decade ago. We even have Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios. I was just talking to a friend of mine over the weekend. He installed it. This is one of those things that really is easy. You can do it yourself, or you can have one of their experts come do it for you. We're talking about cameras and all kinds of stuff, so you know what's going on at your place. And it's a pretty simple solution to feeling a lot more comfortable about your house. They've got all kinds of stuff that you're going to want to have. That would include carbon monoxide detectors, very important. different smoke detectors, fire alarms, of course, cameras everywhere. Whatever works for you. Doorbell alarms, the whole deal. Find out what's going on. No long-term contracts, by the way, no cancellation fees. Monitoring starts at just $1 a day, and they've got that special Active Guard outdoor protection system where they can actually talk to someone if they're trying to break into your place. Hey, you might want to leave quickly. The police are on the way. See what I'm talking about. Check out all the details at SimplySafeTom.com. That's SimplySafe, SimplySafeTom.com. By the way, save 50% off a new system with professional monitoring plan right now. This is something brand new. 50% off if you get the professional monitoring plan. Find out what I'm talking about. SimplySafeTom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe. We even have it right here at the Bob and Tom Studios. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man. Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
He never gets this right in the live show.
Hi, Tom here. God knows I'm not perfect. I guess I can be difficult and sometimes perhaps a little demanding. Oh, sure, some might say tyrannical, but I don't get it. I try to be a nice guy, but lately it seems that everybody's pissed at me. My friends are pissed, my doctor's pissed, my mother's pissed, my lawyer's pissed, my waiter's pissed, and chick is pissed. Everybody's pissed at me. My banker's pissed, the band is pissed, my plumber's pissed, the fish are pissed, my barber's pissed, my brother's pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Tom, you are an evil bastard. We're all pissed at you today.
I am sick of all your bitching. Here's a check. Go away.
Yeah. Your boss is pissed, your kids are pissed, your neighbor's pissed, your sister's pissed. We'll bet even God is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. When I wrote my pissed off list, I'm sure there's someone that I missed, and that will probably make them pissed.
It is very plain to see.
Everybody's pissed at me.
I think we can all agree.
Everybody's pissed at me.
Very justifiably.
Everybody's pissed at
Your friends are pissed, your band is pissed, your mother's pissed, your lawyer's pissed, your waiter's pissed, your dog is pissed.
Everybody's pissed at me. Paging Michael Hunt. All right. Paging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
All right. You ready for this?
We are ready. A Slovenian so-called artist was fertilized by her dog for an award-winning art project.
Oh.
As part of
You know something?
Didn't you know he would react this way?
Could we have
Yes.
people licensed if they want to use the name artist?
As part of a greater...
Like if you're a pilot, you
Yes.
got to have a license to be a pilot.
Anything is art if we name it as such. That's...
And these things always involve some kinky sex or fecal material.
As part of a greater series that celebrates the bond between humans and dogs, Maya Smirkar had her eggs artificially fertilized by non-reproductive, which means not sperm cells, from her Scottish border collie named Byron.
Don't even say her name again. I don't want this woman to get any publicity.
According to the Arts Electronica website, the result is a hybrid cell inherent in which is a dystopian scenario, but which would create a new species
This is such
whose
crap.
chances of survival on planet Earth are better than ours.
Not at all.
Not utopia. Dystopia.
Yeah.
Could you,
Dystopia.
instead of artist, could you just
Dystopian.
put weirdo?
Yes. Psychotic.
So this is just
The process
this
she
art
used was
only
not
exists,
fully explained.
This only exists for the writing about it, and it's so there's no actual embryo.
No, because it was a non-reproductive cell, not
Well, yeah.
a sperm cell.
Even if it were reproductive, nothing would happen.
Right. The artist also reportedly breastfed an Icelandic sheepdog named Ada.
Of course you did.
After going on a special lactation-enhancing diet for the project.
Breastfed a dog.
So she's trying to make a friendly Halloween werewolf. He's a good boy.
I swear to God, if tomorrow we have a story about this woman falling off a cliff, I would feel nothing but joy and...
She's dead. It's her last art project.
God, I mean, get some...
He's Cosby. I'm Josh, and there's Tom with a very special guest.
Joining us in the studio, comedian DJ Dangler is here with us. DJ has changed his look.
Yeah.
He's got the shaved head and the jutting beard.
I don't think my look ever changes too much. Like, I don't ever get confused for another person.
Yeah.
Does that make, like, yeah, like I'm 6'4" and weird looking. Like, if I robbed a bank, everybody'd be like, hey, look, DJ did that.
You have kind of a, what is his name, Brian Posehn look?
Yeah, I see that.
That's not really a nice thing to tell people.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, sorry. Is
But
that
I understand.
I mean,
what
you're tall.
Yeah,
and-
you know that guy cast as the, frequently Frankenstein or other unlovable monster
awkward doofus.
Yeah, you got that kind of going.
It's very funny, though.
He is very funny.
I love Brian Posehn.
You got that going for you.
And he's not super duper fat, so I'll take it.
No.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Now, what's happening in your life? Family issues? You're single, is that correct?
I am super single. Yeah, I have had. It's like I come from an enormous family. Like I want to couch that first. I had such a bad 2024.
Oh no!
Like I had 5 ants die.
Wow.
Like that's a lot. Like that's a lot of ants to die at a picnic.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's like it's just a crazy thing to deal. But to give people an idea, and this isn't a few years ago, I had 2. Like my family is so big, I had 2 Uncle Larrys die. And I still had 2 more Uncle Larrys.
Wow.
So that's a big family. Yeah, but I am currently down to my last Larry. I'm down to my very last Larry. He's not a favorite, so we're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't jinx him.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
He's 86. He's had his run. But no, it's been a weird one. Yeah, so I'm coming back though. I'm feeling good and also how good should you feel? You know what I mean? Everybody wants to heal quickly, but if you heal too quickly emotionally, you're a monster. Yeah. Everybody's like, oh man, I wish I could just heal and feel better right away. But at what point are you like, yeah, they died, but I'm pretty good.
I'm over it.
Yeah. What, man? I heal. I drink a lot of water, take my vitamins. I'm good.
Yeah, the current hack phrase that always bothers me is they go, well, how are you processing that death? When you process it, what? Yeah. You hear that all the time. He hasn't processed it. Oh, there's some magic thing at the end. You're going to go, oh, everything's great. I think he's dead.
I think people use that term just to make you think they're smarter than you. like I had to just said dealing with it, and we'd have gotten there quicker. But then, so like the ants are hard, but like I lost my dad last summer, and like that's a lot to deal because. Well, it's also weird to like look at that relationship because when you're dealing with, you want to lie, like you want to inflate it. You want to, oh, my dad was a great man, and
right?
I don't know that's the case, you know. Like I loved him so much, but like my dad never hit me growing up,
right?
But he swung on me 3 times as an adult. Huh. Like pretty good dad, but maybe not a great man.
Or you deserved it.
Yeah. And it's also, like I'm not a mouthy kid. He could have just been a dude with a hard time setting boundaries. That's very fair.
Took a swing at it, missed though, huh?
Yeah, well, he was a little dude and he had to swing up. But
my dad used to always say there were times where, if he were mad, I would, Mom, Dad tried to hit me. And he didn't really. He just kind of, like, he would just kind of flinch at you or whatever. And then you would. He goes, no. If I'll hit you, if I want to hit you, you're getting hit. Right. There is no try to hit you.
I understand, but it's also weird. Like I come from a family of tiny people.
Oh, you do?
Like people don't assume that because I'm tall. Like
yeah, but you look like your Uncle Larry.
Well, one of them. I look like a couple of them on top of each other in a trench coat is actually more accurate there. But no, like I do. I wonder about just relationships with folks, man. Oh. I got sidetracked with Uncle Larry.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
Now we have to go back to the Silac Insurance News Desk where you'll find Christy Lee.
And we will find a song out of Pat Godwin because authorities in Arizona have arrested a DUI suspect. He was caught with his finger stuck in a can of White Claw.
Boy, what a way to come out to your family, huh?
Authorities near Prescott report deputies responding to the call about a possible DUI encountered the suspect on the road where he allegedly swerved and struck a guardrail. Body cam footage shows deputies approaching the car, and the driver can be seen trying to shake off a White Can claw that got stuck on his finger.
A White Claw can.
Yeah, yes. The man was arrested on multiple charges, as you can imagine.
Fingering a White Claw.
Was he trying to get a prize out of the body?
Yeah.
Was he like, hey, we got a little toy?
Was he practicing for a sorority girl? I'm sorry, Pat, you have a...
I have some, a cream tribute. You want the hippie intro or just get right to it?
Oh, I want the hippie intro.
Here we go. Drink a White Claw after Pilates. Get your nails done. Blonde-haired cougars, online dating, men much younger. Christy likes them. She's given up on her poulet-fousse. Yeah. Where's the guitar, Tom?
No. Poulet-fousse, that threw me. What is that?
What did you say? It's a white French wine.
Okay, it sounds like...
I knows better. A little hipper seltzer with liquor. If you drink White Claw, you start singing like a girl. Get a hold of yourself. Drink a beer and sing like a man.
Well done, Patrick.
Could have been a second verse, but I didn't write one. But it felt like we needed one. Tom does guitar, throws me off on my phrasing and singing.
You asked for it, you complete a whole life.
Nice.
That's the most famous use of the wah-wah pedal.
Absolutely.
And one of the greatest.
That's one of the best impersonations of a wah-wah pedal I've ever seen.
He has one under his desk.
Gotcha.
He won't tell you
like,
that.
This isn't like, that's not phony praise.
New Eric album out, by the way, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and Eric's...
Have you heard it?
Eric's touring. I haven't. Eric's touring, but he's only going to be in I guess Europe and South America.
Paris, yeah, right.
They kicked him out of the country.
I don't know. I may have to make a trip overseas this summer. I'm just saying. Go see Mr. Clancy.
Is he a short guy?
No.
We're not real short.
Normal height.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was like 5'8".
I met him, yes. Signed my guitar.
Now, again, this guy's caught with a White Claw stuck to. I can't.
Stuck
How?
on his finger. I don't know if he was trying to throw it out the window or trying to hide it or something, and he got his finger stuck in it. I don't know.
Now, is White Claw? Is it a? I've never had
White Claw's in a skinny can like a Mick Ultra.
Okay.
It's a hard seltzer.
It's a hard
okay,
seltzer.
and you and in the song you said you've got what's Poulet Foussé?
Poulet Foussé is a French white wine.
Very famous.
Boy, that's
How did you know that? I'm very impressed.
I did my research. Glug,
Very
glug.
good.
That sounds. It sounds really dirty.
Poulet Foussé?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get the drip till I did the Poulet Foussé with her.
Well, what do you expect?
She's a strumpet. She's a street whore.
Oh, she is a filthy street whore.
I love this street whore.
I thought I smelled cheese.
I'm sorry. Christy Lee is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What else? Have we missed anything?
Yeah, we've missed the Pope speaking. Pope Francis has issued a warning that excessive scrolling on social media causes brain rot. Euronews reports that the pontificate made the remark at the Jubilee of the World Communications.
Is the
in Rome.
pontificate him?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's not like a certificate?
No.
Although, why couldn't they just say pontiff?
They could have, but they didn't in this. I don't know. Yeah, the pontiff made the remark at the Jubilee of the World of Communications in Rome.
I'm guessing a jubilee at the Vatican isn't all that fun.
It's a Jubilee year for the Catholic Church, by the way. So
Do they have like cool rides and stuff?
No.
Just a lot of really boring prayers.
We have certain churches that have been anointed as Jubilee churches. We have 4 or 5 here in the state.
Really,
yeah,
like-
it's a big.
They don't even have one of those bumpy slides where you sit on a potato sack.
Oh no!
I just suffered through that movie Conclave.
No, did you, watch the
Academy
whole thing?
Award nominated? No, he didn't.
Over.
You
No,
did
I
not
watched.
watch
I watched the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Overrated.
Did you watch it while writing down one of those bumpy slides?
It would have been a lot better.
That's the way to watch it.
Yeah, it really
That's
is.
my favorite.
Great acting, great costumes, great music, pretty slim story.
I was surprised at how great the music was. It was an odd soundtrack. The Eurythmics at one point, the Go-Go's. Very strange.
If you're wondering what the term brain rot means, Oxford University Press defines it as the supposed deterioration of a person's mental or intellectual state, especially viewed as the result of overconsumption of material, not particularly online content,
And by the way, is that
considered to be trivial or unchallenging.
And by the way, the Pope released it on his X account.
He does have a Twitter account. Or X account, yeah.
Oh.
Pope Francis also urged Catholic journalists and media workers to be courageous truth tellers and bearers of hope in an age marked by conflict, division, and misinformation.
Okay.
I know in that
This
movie,
part's in the
have you
right
seen
place.
Conclave, Josh?
I have.
Yeah, it's very serious. That one scene where the nuns come out and all shout out, "Okay, boomer." I thought that was just
Yes.
it's
It really
just not appropriate. I think, hey, come on,
Right.
anything to be contemporary.
I'm reading his autobiography. It starts out pretty amazing.
Who wrote that?
I think he did. I like to
God.
think that.
He's from what? Brazil?
Belgium.
Where's he from?
He's
South
from
America?
South America.
What country?
Well, Belgium.
But his family was basically from Italy, and they migrated to Buenos Aires, and he talks about that.
I wanted to know this. I'd read the book.
Okay.
All right. Go to hell, you heathen.
That's the name of the book. Yeah.
That's gonna be a stressful gig, being like his fact checker, right? Like that's gotta be. That's a job.
It turns out you are not.
Yeah, I'd like to be the fact checker. No, you're immediately damned.
Now,
Even apply.
One of the things in that book, in that movie rather, the Conclave movie,
Yes.
ponderous. The Pope gets to pick his name.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That was an exciting thing.
Well, that's always a big thing.
Do his like high school buddies still call him, Frank, or do you?
I think you show respect for the position. I don't think you do that.
I think in a few decades, they'll probably just use their screen gamer name.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be
Pope Butt Dog 74.
exactly.
If it is Pope Butt Dog, I may sign up.
And is he 74 because that's when he was born, or there were 73 other butt dogs?
73 other butt dogs.
Well, obviously,
In my mind.
A Connecticut lawmaker has proposed a bill that would require movie theaters to post accurate start times for films. WFSB reports State Senator Martin Looney's bill
Yeah, that's distracting.
would have movie theaters
I'm Looney.
post a start time for previews or announcements as one time slot, then the actual movie start time as another.
Why is this guy worried about this?
Well, because
Josh, they fixed the economy and they fixed inflation, so now movie times.
Well, people are saying they missed dinner reservations, have had to pay babysitters extra after a movie ran longer than expected. Senator Looney told the TV station, this is something that's a matter of truth in advertising, and people are complaining about it. So he's absolutely right. I mean, you tack on 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, but just do you know that in advance?
Right.
You do know, most people do know that, but some apparently
And
do
the
not.
problem is if you put the exact time, that's
Yes.
when people are going to start showing up. And so you're going to have people who are coming in at the start of the movie, and that will infuriate me. That's right.
Me too.
You get seated before the movie starts.
Before. Don't dare come in.
Yeah, and they do that all the time now with the reserved seating. People,
Yeah.
Well, the problem with the reserved seating is if it's dark in there, I can never find them.
Well, there's that. You got to use your phone sometimes.
No. You
Well,
get
you
in
get
before
there-
the lights are lowered.
I got things to do.
Don't go to the movies.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go to see that conclave thing.
Oh, that was
Oh, God.
Sorry. Well, no.
Father beneath this.
You enjoyed it? You enjoyed it, Ben?
Loved.
Okay, really? Okay, good.
I liked it. And
Chick loved it
I
too,
don't.
yeah.
Well,
I thought it was quite good.
You were an altar boy.
There are some issues with it.
I was, yeah.
There are some definite issues.
Well, getting dressed for those gigs, that had to be rough.
It was cassock and surplus. You had to be
Did
ironed.
you? I passed out 3 times on the altar, being an altar boy
Really?
from the heat.
I bet.
Did you guys? We would have about 1 or 2 a year that would go down, usually during a Christmas or an Easter service.
Real long one.
I just thought it was because you partied.
Not in 5th grade. I wasn't. But no, we had to wear like a cloak with another vestment over the top of that. And then you're up on the altar, and it's a little bit hotter up there because you're raised up. And I went down. Yeah,
like that.
Once during a funeral, which I felt horrible for the people whose funeral I was part of, and then once
Yeah, but at
during
least they
Christmas,
were able to revive you.
Yeah, exactly. But
Showing off, really.
Too soon doing an impression of Uncle Gary.
Uncle Larry.
That's right.
Well, he's going to get 3 more chances.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, right now, I want to tell you about the perfect gift for that lady or for yourself. In fact, get 2. The Raycon earbuds. We do get love letters. The Raycon earbuds are half the price of those little tiny white ones that you keep losing. I just saw one in the parking lot of a Target the other day, about to get crushed by a tire. The Raycon earbuds, they're designed so they stay in your ear because they've got multiple rubbery tippy things. What are they called, Christy?
They're called gel tips.
Gel tips. Thank you very much. And they've got great sound. That's the key to earbuds. You want them to sound great. They even look great. They got a bunch of different colors. They have active noise cancellation. And you can also do a special thing where you can hook them up to a variety of things. So see what I'm talking about. The Raycon earbuds. I also recommend the over-the-ear headphones. Got them for my girls before our last vacation. They sat quietly in the plane with their headphones on, not bothering me,
Great
watching
for
a
the
movie.
gym.
That's right. That's right. Raycon earbuds, they're the best, and they're a lot less than those white ones. Buy Raycon.com/Tom. That'll knock 15% off site-wide. So buy 2 right now because you want a pair for her or a pair for him and a pair for you. You got that?
Yep.
Perfect for Valentine's Day. And 15% off everything on the website right now. Buy Raycon.com/Tom. A great little gift. Comes in a little package. Buy Raycon.com/Tom. Thanks to our friends at Raycon. We are in the O'Reilly Parts Studio, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This may take a while. Say how'd it go, boss?
He said he's heard worse.
He says he's heard worse.
He says he hears worse every morning.
Bob and Tom in the morning. Louisville's classic rock all day on 95.7 QMF. Please forgive us.
Our guest in the studio is comedian Bert Kreischer, and Bert is a veteran of the world of the party. He was voted the #1 party animal in the country by Rolling Stone magazine.
Quite an honor.
Many years ago.
Honor.
Mm-hmm. And you carry the mantle to this day.
Yeah.
You're now I guess you'd be the, party animal ex officio, what is the
party
title?
animal cum laude?
Guru, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Guru to young boys,
Could
probably.
be a guru.
Yeah. You'd be good.
Maybe
But
not.
No, you said you have 2 young daughters.
Yeah, which is pointless because I have no advice for little girls.
Do you have advice for young men?
I have tons of advice for young men. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Is this college age men going to?
Well, it's like well, you have sons, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you know all the things. Do you have any girls?
Yes.
Oh, see, and you got nothing to tell a little girl.
Well, so far they're in charge. They know what's going on. So.
Yeah. I said, I remember the first night we got my daughter, or not got her, but had her, or whatever.
I know.
Right. And she was crying real bad, and the nurse was like, the nurse comes in, and she's, and wrapped up like a joint in a box. I guess that's what And the nurse comes in, and that's what I thought it was.
You are a party animal.
She was like, let's, what have you done? I was like, nothing. Mm-hmm. She goes, what are you gonna do? I was like, I put a towel over her face and cut the oxygen in half. I don't know, nothing. And she goes, here's what you do: take her head, put it by her heart, take your pinky, place it on her lower lip, and allow her to draw it in. That'll calm her down. So I do it, and sure enough, as soon as I put it on her lower lip, my daughter draws it in like she's trying to rip the nail off. Just, I'm like, we're stopping this tonight. Yeah. I'm not raising a daughter where that is her coping mechanism.
That's a good point.
Every time she gets a little spook, just, no, thank you. But I was massively unprepared for girls. I just didn't know. I never even listened to women. The only advice I got, and this for boys, you ever get into a fight with a girl? This works every time. I did this with my wife. 12 words. You are right. I am wrong. I love you, honey. You win, and you squash it.
Really?
You take her in your arms, you carry her into the bedroom, and you cuddle like a team, like a coalition. Scratch her back and let her go to sleep together, happy. She won. And that night while she's sleeping, cut her hair. Not a lot, just a little bit, so you know you won. Great advice for a boy, unapplicable for a girl.
Bert Kreischer's our guest. I'm glad we have this on tape because you're going to be dead very soon, I think.
Yeah, we can use that as evidence, I think.
Yeah, you're going to be wheeled out of your own home in a gurney.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's forever, right? What am I counting the days for? You think guys doing life in prison count the days? I don't think so. You do your time, I'll do mine.
Oh no, I got out.
You got out?
Yeah. I escaped.
945 Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Tom.
Thank you, Ace Cosby. Right now, the operative word is pay, P-A-Y. Take that word, log it on to Q95.com right now. Just take a second, pull over, get it done, because you could win $1,000. We'll do another word at the 10 o'clock hour when it begins. We'll do one 9 to 5 today. It's what we call money for something. So get on it. It's a lot of fun. Also, I'm going to tell you in just a few minutes how to win tickets to see Billy Joel. Also, we have a concert announcement. Oh, and by the way, that Billy Joel show also features great music from Sting. So that's going to be a killer show coming up a week from Saturday at Lucas Oil downtown. You could win tickets to that. I'll give you the word on that in just a few minutes right here.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Having a great morning, Tom. Terrific guest.
And never fails to have little searching on this internet. I found something very interesting.
You did?
Well, yeah.
Now, Christy had a story about, was it called P-ziety?
Uh-huh.
People having anxiety about urinating and putting it off and being stuck in a place where they had to go and couldn't go. And
Exactly.
I couldn't find anything about that, but I stumbled on this really odd story coming out of Maryland. Have you ever heard of Towson University? Or is it Towson, T-O-W-S-O-N?
It's Towson.
Is it Towson?
Mm-hmm.
I was not aware of this university. Apparently, this story, they have a top-ranked cheerleading team.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's how I know of them.
Okay, well, they were suspended for a alleged off-campus hazing incident.
Oh.
Now, according to the Baltimore Sun, team veterans had the freshmen drink beer, do shots, blindfolded them, and made them dance in adult diapers.
So?
The cheerleader said this was not a big deal. It was a bonding experience to bring them closer, but the university has a no-tolerance policy on hazing.
I see.
So that's pretty rough. Don't you think?
They're college kids just drinking and a couple of them getting in some diapers.
Yeah, I think that's pretty standard, isn't it?
This is the most mild hazing I've ever heard of.
You suppose they did some cheers since they're 2, 4, 6, 8. I just gonna defecate.
Are they male cheerleaders or female?
Female, probably. Towson has a great lacrosse. That's how I know of them, because they're in Maryland. They had a great lacrosse team.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all. What I was trying to find was the article we had about guys that were preparing to watch the Super Bowl and the playoffs that would wear adult diapers. They wouldn't have to leave the television set.
Man.
That's very sad.
Why don't you just put your toilet, why don't you just put a TV in the toilet like a grown-up?
Yeah. Just watch it on your phone. Well, we could talk about that.
Yeah.
You go to the bathroom, just watch it on TV.
Can you also pause every television? Yeah.
50% of those who have this is that P-anxiety story. 50% during the Super Bowl don't take any chances. They watch the game on their phone while using the bathroom. They don't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I was misunderstanding P-anxiety. I think I was in the same boat as Josh. I thought it was like people that couldn't pee on command,
I did
people who
too.
can't pee when other people are in the room. And I'm like,
right.
Sissies that have never had probation. That's sounds like a bunch of people never got in any trouble. I could fill up half a cup right now for any one of you. Probably twice.
Me too. When you go to the doctor and they go, "Can you pee in a cup?" Yeah, I'll give you a gallon. What do you need?
Now I can. But I remember being a kid being like, who can just pee whenever the doctor says, hey, go fill this cup? Like, what do you have to do? Not pee all morning and then go to... Now I get it.
Yeah.
Now, but they give you such a small. I just had to do it the other day, and they give you a pretty small cup, and you have to
can't hit that.
No, I can hit it, but then you got to pinch it off and go for the bowl and finish it off.
Be a girl. You have to
that's gotta be
you got to
way
pee on your
worse.
hand. It's awful.
Is all they do give you the cup?
Yes.
It feels like they should give you one of those big sleds you used to use as a kid.
No, they give you
big gulp.
Just a little cup.
Or a funnel.
Yeah, that seems
Funnel would be
nice.
good.
Yeah, you should just bring in your own. Bring in a giant cup from 7-Eleven.
I'll tell you what, when I was on probation, I argued I should be able to bring in my own urine also. They saw problems with it.
Okay, so sorry. Time now to review what we learned in history on this date, I think. And thank you.
There you go.
Oh, happy birthday.
Who?
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Ah.
Gonna have to say it louder.
Amadeus. And this is interesting. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, of course, made famous in the movie Amadeus, for those of us in contemporary society. He's very skilled, of course. Just like Wolfgang Van Halen, Mozart's dad named Eddie.
Oh, who knew?
Yeah, I know that. Eddie Mozart?
Yeah.
And technically,
I think I've eaten there before. Oh, that's Eddie Merlot. I get confused.
Technically, shouldn't it be wolf pack? A gang of wolves is called a pack.
Yeah.
Boy, that brought everything to it.
No, I didn't know.
A screeching wolf. Yeah, you had an obscure local reference.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone know? Okay. This is a hard one. Born in this state in 1850, Edward Smith. Why is he famous?
Edward.
1850, you say?
Born in 1850.
Edward Smith.
Eddie Smith.
I'll give you a hint. Died 1912.
What does that have something to do with?
Yes.
I don't know.
Captain of the Titanic.
Oh. Captain Smith, yes.
Had a son named Wolfgang.
Who knew?
Let's see. Happy birthday, 1944. Do you know who this is? Let's see.
1944?
Mr. Oskey. Nick Mason.
Oh, yeah, he was part of the Masons.
No, Pink Floyd's drummer.
Oh.
Okay.
No one cares about a drummer.
Sure
I care about Nick Mason.
Name 4 other drummers besides Stuart Copeland and Nick Mason.
Dave Grohl.
Kenny Aronoff, Buddy Rich.
The 4 phases of Keith Moon.
Okay. All right. So you showed me up.
One-armed guy from Def Leppard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lefty.
And
Lefty Frizzell.
happy birthday, lastly, to Mimi Rogers.
Oh, she's one of Bob's favorites. Remember, she's got that nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's pretty.
She was married to Tom Cruise.
Cruise's first wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you very much. Once again, from the O'Reilly, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, this is the Bob and Tom Show.